The thoughts, opinions, and most importantly the perspectives expressed in this show are solely those of the participants including all guests, and do not reflect the opinions or practices of More Heights Media and or any of its production or advertising partners. Furthermore, More Heights Media does not endorse or condone all topics discussed during this broadcast. This show is purely for entertainment.
As an artist, how do you get your songs into a television show, for example? You've had that on numerous occasions now. You had a song in the Mayor of Kingstown?
Mayor of
Heels?
Kingstown. Yeah, Heels.
What else?
NCIS. It actually started that episode too, which was a big deal.
That was dope. Well, okay, so there's many ways.
Toronto has a bit of a divide where there's East Enders and there's West Enders.
A bit of a divide?
If you no. The East End has a lot more camaraderie,
unity.
Like, them man they will support.
You're 100% correct.
But in the West End, there's a lot of
it's dissension and separation.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah. And it's like
he's so right. It's scary.
I understood where my strengths were, or what we needed, and what I needed to do.
It's that part.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of motherfuckers can identify that in themselves and be like, you know what? That's Jordan. I gotta be Pippin type energy. You get what I mean sometimes? But at the same time, you're your own Jordan.
Exactly.
You are your own Jordan, bro.
And there you go.
You understand what I mean?
100%. Yo, it's really be the strangers that make you feel like you're doing something, bro.
That's a fact. Do you catch yourself talking more or more vulnerably or openly with strangers as well?
1,000%. Your Four Corners play your music in the Scotiabank Arena. Of course, you're gonna be with Sportsnet.
You don't know my trauma.
You know what I'm saying? This is where I learned in real time. There's people I thought knew my trauma. So when I see them behave away,
is this the Slammer Man sister thing that I see on the board?
Just cool. Man, you're calling on men's topics, bro.
As soon as I walked in, I saw that, and it's been on my mind for like the entire. I can't even.
Niger boys coming on now.
I hear it. We have to mix it up.
Welcome to Speak Your Perspective.
It's the life of a superstar, huh?
There's a busy guy.
You always think about me.
Well, you don't like to call yourself a superstar? Not yet?
I definitely feel like a superstar.
All right, you gotta have that energy, yo. You have to have that
I
energy.
just feel like it.
Yeah, the feeling is the important
I'm not
part.
gonna lie, I feel like a superstar right now.
There you go.
Myself.
All right, so you know what?
This whole place made me feel like a superstar.
There you go.
Y'all look like superstars.
There you go.
You know the vibes.
There you go. There you go.
Most definitely.
Only going down this year.
You know the vibes.
Don't interrupt him.
I
Let him
see
keep
it,
going.
I see it, yo. It's a vibe in here, man. Real shit.
Yo, life's only true superpower is perspective.
It's definitely awareness, but I hear you.
Okay.
Elaborate.
Gotta see yourself there.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I am that. This is me.
That's true.
You
Right.
guys just don't know that yet.
That's true.
Correct.
But I'm gonna show you guys. And along this journey, I'm just gonna keep proving it and proving it and proving it and proving it. That's a manifestation ties into
The real
reverse engineer. Yeah.
see it, though.
yourself at the finish line and then reverse it.
SB. You missed the joke before you got here. They filled you in already?
Nah.
Nah?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The reference?
Let me do it for you right now.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. You got
Shoot.
Oh, you got to pump the volume up.
Oh, you weren't playing with the sound effect.
What?
For real.
More louder.
Pump it up.
There we go.
Bro,
I told you.
bro, it's crazy.
You walked right
can
into that
say
one.
that you're related to them, and people will believe
No,
it.
yo, we're cutting all this out.
This is a fact.
Nah, we're editing all
This is a
this
fact.
out.
He just doesn't want to say that. They're actually
That's
cousins.
crazy, bro.
I believe
That
it.
makes sense.
Nah.
No, I get it.
I've seen Joe's brother. I've seen the pictures of his brother beside his son and his other
do
son.
not
Bro,
know that guy,
you could be part of their family for real.
I like how this guy's looking for some placements right now, eh?
Yo, I mean, everybody's a superstar, man.
Because speaking of placements, I caught a few of those, eh?
Oh,
Yeah, I see you outside.
Only going down.
That's big money, man.
Yo,
Man's doing commercials and stuff.
Yo, outside. I mean, you know, we doing what we can.
Well,
No, it's more than that. Come on.
I mean-
You're out here.
I mean, you know, it is what it is.
yeah, eh? Well, I guess.
I'm always hungry for more. So I mean, I think that's my thing. No matter what accomplishment or whatever we achieve, I'm just like, yeah, okay, but cool. But there's other things that I want to do. So I don't want to relish in this part too much. Even though you're supposed to, I hear that I should work on that, but
Do you like have a hard time celebrating stuff?
1,000%.
He
Yeah.
1,000% does. Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
We all do, but yeah.
No,
him a lot
I'm bad.
more.
I'm bad with it. I'd rather celebrate y'all. I'd rather celebrate
Yeah.
people. But me, myself, my shit, nah, man. you know.
And that's how you slow down time too, when you actually take time to like celebrate those
other people.
Even yourself, because if you don't, you're gonna look back at your life like, oh, when did I actually take time to stop and smell the roses and shit, you know what I mean, for all the accomplishments you've done. You don't really take the time to feel it, you know what I mean. You have to do that a little bit, at least take some time with each one, and then you'll keep getting more. That's what they say.
You got to be conscious to it though. Like, you got to go out of your way to make that moment where you actually do celebrate whatever it is that you accomplish, regardless of how big or small the milestone was.
Yep.
And then you actually have a memory of it, even more so now.
Yeah.
When you actually look back at it, like, I actually pulled this whole thing off, whatever it was.
I think too much about how other people may feel about how
you celebrate.
How I feel about something that I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like very self-conscious about it. Like, I don't want to like rub it in people's faces.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm so loud about just things in general that if I do that for myself, it'll be so obnoxious that it'll rub people the wrong way. So I just try to like tame it a lot.
Interesting.
And I just think about I don't want to think about it, but I'm like, shit.
But even that though, like no one's saying that you have to celebrate with people or in front of people.
Yeah, you just gotta take the time for yourself.
It can be your own thing on the side. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
It just makes it makes it like repeatable and enjoyable throughout the process. Otherwise, sometimes you don't even realize how much you've done.
Yeah.
And then you're kind of looking back at it like, oh man, that was a lot of work, but I'm tired now.
I know.
You know when you really notice is when you see, this might sound messed up, but when you see other people celebrate their wins and you know that those are inferior compared to yours, and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Why wasn't I hyping myself up when there's other people with less stuff like are going to town with it? You know what I mean?
I don't think that sounds messed up. I think that's real.
It's crazy, because you're not trying to take away from other people, but it's like, if you're celebrating that, then I should be celebrating this thing that is significantly larger. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But it's perspective once again. You know what I mean? That's how these things
speak your perspective.
Yeah, I do. I definitely got to work. I definitely got to work on that.
That is a 2026 thing. I'm
very conscious of it now, though. That's the thing. So that's a first step, I think. Yeah,
awareness is the primary thing first, and then figuring out a way to, fix that or remedy or do better the next time.
Yeah,
that is how it goes.
It's true.
Got to do this introduction.
Yeah, I know. Because I was about to say, we're doing a whole lot of talking before we actually get into the intro. It be like that sometimes. But that's what I was saying earlier. Like, the vibe just builds itself more times.
No, I feel you.
And then you just you don't want to stop it.
Yeah.
I 100% understand that.
But before we go any further,
yes.
What do we call it? We do Brampton's own, Toronto's own. What do you rep more? Brampton, Toronto?
Oh, that's
I represent what I rep more. I represent. I don't represent a city more like that. Like I represent Jamaica, Nigeria.
All right.
I'll be honest.
Oh, that's a good pivot.
I mean, that's just it's just be honest.
Yeah.
That's just being
honest.
Global, I mean, whatever. I'm Brampton for sure. I'm Toronto for sure. Like I mean, it's the same to me.
There's a lot of people that try to differentiate it, but
it's the same to me. But
it's all Toronto, yo.
It's well, some people say it's not, so that's why I'm like,
well, you're a West End man.
Definitely.
I rate you for that.
Yeah. I'm a West End
EverythingOShauN for the first time on Speak Your Perspective.
Yes, sir.
That's usually the sound effect that we used to start the show.
Oh shit!
And you brought your brother with you.
Yeah,
your actual brother in real life.
Yes, DJ XP.
DJ XP, producer, DJ.
Extraordinaire.
I am an
cameraman. Like I see the wall. It's
many talents. I got to do it. Somebody got to do it. So,
you know what I mean?
Behind the scenes, we got Knots.
Yes.
I don't know if we're getting into any of that relationship.
Yo, shout out my cuz, man.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
Shout out my cuz, yo.
Yeah, cuzzo.
You know what's funny? Me saying shout out my cuz. Anybody who watches this, they'll just think I just mean shout out my nigga.
My friend.
Yeah.
But shut up my blood, like my actual blood.
I can see the relation in the hair alone.
Blood
you can see. Okay.
Fuck this by your choice.
My actual blood.
Yeah. Nuts.
On the Jamaican side.
On the Jamaican side. And Jamaica too. You know
Jamaica too, yeah.
Behind the scenes, zealous, authentic pictures for all that mixed magic audio and video behind the scenes.
True.
Booked.
Yeah.
Book my cousin, man.
That part.
Sure. Yeah.
Pre's not here this week, but she's always with us in spirit.
Yo, shout her out. Tell her next time she gotta be here when I pull up.
I'm gonna pass it along. I'll pass the message along.
Please let her know that. I thought the whole gang was in here.
Yeah.
But Germs told me, and I'm like, all right. But next time when we make sure she's,
because you're gonna pull up her next time. Pause.
100%.
I mean,
no, but yeah, no, definitely.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
This records, we working all year, so if y'all let me, let us go back.
Let us in.
Shadow face.
No face.
Oh man. Before we get to face though, big up Priya. Priya's got a business called Body Ammo.
Okay, what's that?
She makes like that bear behind you, actually, right there, behind your left shoulder, right there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
she makes those along with like energy bracelets and. She does a whole lot of they're energy pieces.
I like
so if you're trying to conserve some energy or like save the energy from a moment that you experience, whether it was a wedding, like a relationship, something.
And that's why I feel the ways that she's on here.
Yeah,
because that's part of my brand. Energy is everything. Energy. I'm all about energy.
Trust me. That song's on my playlist.
So the fact that she's not here with the energy pieces.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Like
that's disrespect. Kind of like.
Yo, cuz, what was that about?
She'll be here next time though.
All right, done. Okay.
But yeah.
No face.
He ain't here. He'll be back next week.
All right, shout him out too.
He's
shout out the gang.
Fourth member of the crew.
Okay.
So we all grew up in Rexdale. Together for the most part.
Okay.
So Face, who normally sits there, he and I go back to grade 2.
Damn, real niggas. Real niggas.
Like
wow.
Yo,
that's
you know what? I gotta big you up. And I think people should relish in relationships that they've had with people from grade school till today. I think that's fucking rare.
A lot of people don't have it. Exactly.
It's a statistical anomaly.
It's very rare.
And this is no social media bullshit. No, nothing.
It's very rare.
I just got on social media when we started doing this.
It's very rare, bro.
Yeah, we go back to 1992.
It's very rare. So cherish that.
Not just him, but Pri as well. We were all in the pictures right there. We were all in the same grade 2 class together.
Yo, bro. This is I love hearing that,
bro.
I love hearing that because in a world where we all turn on each other and we don't keep in contact with people anymore, even though we have this technology that makes it easier.
Yep.
I think about my grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 class sometimes. I know. Let me give you a strange
fact about.
Let me give you a strange fact about me. I know my grade 2. It's funny that you said grade 2. I know my grade 2 attendance list of every student in the class in alphabetical order.
That would have made sense. But
that's crazy.
First name and last name.
First name, last name.
It's imprinted in my brain. Like only grade 2. I don't know what happened the rest or before that, but grade 2 I remember.
Why?
I don't know.
There must be something about grade 2. There must be some scientific thing that
I
makes
don't know.
that.
You were the guy that raised his hand to take the attendance down.
But I think everyone was taking the. I don't think one person took that attendance, right? You know what I mean? So I have no idea why I know it. But I know it.
I think it's the music side of your brain.
And honestly, I was just going to go there because I
don't know any of them right now. I don't know where any of them are.
But I imagine you're really good with lyrics, though, right?
That makes sense.
Are you really good with lyrics, but not just your own? I mean, like reciting other people's lyrics.
I'm not good with other people's lyrics. No.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
I'm not. I'm good with movie
dialogue,
but not other people's records. No, I'm good with everybody's melody.
Right. So the melody's probably what played into the class because there's like a
That's what I'm thinking. I think she might have made like a song.
Yeah.
To say everyone's name, like we in some sort of rhythms. Because why do I remember that?
Yeah.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I know her name is Miss Dubeck. Shout out Miss Dubeck, yo. Real shit.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
She's from Quebec. I don't know.
But she's Miss Dubeck, yo. She was real.
Finish the intro.
Honestly, I was just going to say, we can get even some more of that.
No, go ahead. We're here, man.
Because that's what they call me. Okay. I go by the name of Bun. You can find me on Instagram at what's up, Bun. Yeah.
That's
just
crazy.
like that.
No, but that's crazy. No, that is crazy because
he gave you the Govey outside. I don't even remember. Wow. And my brethren, whose sound effect that this is, only going up this year. He gave me that name. His name's Lazy Jaw. He's also from the Rex.
Oh, okay.
So why did he give you that name though? What was the?
Damn it, yo! I don't think I've ever told that story on the show before. I don't think I've ever told the story.
It's the first time.
So I'm curious. How did he come up?
We were walking to school one day because we used to like all link up and walk to school together.
Yeah.
Because like I grew up on one side of Rexdale.
Yeah.
And I went to school with these guys again.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, before we get to that, SB the Studio. We gotta get to SB the Studio. We gotta get to SB the Studio. Let me get this guy's sound effect too, yo.
Now let's get it all in perspective.
Find him on Instagram at
SB the student. Let's
that
go.
part.
I'm actually interested to hear the story.
See, look at that. Look at that.
So we're walking to school, and like I don't know, Lazy was always the one who was trying to give everybody their nicknames for the most part.
Okay,
he's always one of
So
those guys.
there was a melon head, there was an egg head, and then there was a bun. So
He brought up those three names?
Well, no, I got bun because of the size that I was before. Back then, I was a lot more round than everybody else I was born with. You get what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Okay.
But around 08 is when I started to shed a lot of weight. So then I kind of slimmed out, but it went too far. And I'll never forget when my aunt told me, like, yo, you got to stop. Your head's going to start looking too big for your body. So then that's when I was like, all right, I guess I've reached my limit.
That was before Ozempic, right? Right? 'Cause that's the number one sign. You know what I mean? Big head, little body. It's a dead giveaway.
This nigga crazy, man. I like that, though.
Big bun to slim bun. Pause.
That's yeah, oh, yeah.
Shout out Bun B.
I mean, we can get to the whole Joe Budden's reference bull that you guys were talking about before, because
That's different. This guy wants to get to the reference this time.
nah, because I said I'll tell like our story versus what they are, because nonsense like how they were the template. I was like, yo, don't ever put that on me, because they were never my template.
Yeah,
like ever. Don't ever say that. That's exactly that's what he said verbatim. Whoa, hear what?
You did say that.
What's the first podcast you ever heard me mention ever in your life? What's the first podcast? Okay, why? And why? Because what was that one about now? Like what?
I almost forgot about that one.
Yo, bring this guy's mic up on. It's on yours. Bring number 4.
What's going on?
Number 4 is
Bring them. That's
I can't really hear you.
Good.
So.
That's good.
Not really.
Yeah, no, I can't hear you.
No, I'm hearing
Ask
you
your
over there,
question.
but
Yeah,
not
sorry.
through
Ask
here.
your question. It's fine.
Yeah, but aren't you the same one who says that, yo, Joe got it? Joe is the one that...
From a production standpoint.
Okay.
And?
Wait, production standpoint, what do you mean? Like,
Yo, the thing is, like, from like what they're pushing out and from their overall production. Because that's a lot of money that was invested into that program.
Trust me.
And people don't realize what it takes to do that.
They don't.
In the consistency that they're doing it too.
Crazy.
I work in television. That's my background.
Yeah.
So then
I've been in the television industry since 2011.
So you know,
actually, 2008.
Yeah.
And we see all the behind the scenes of what's going on to make these 30-second spots and these 2
So then building this space, that's how much it went into like knowing, like if that's the bar, like if you ain't up to that,
then don't even expect anything.
It's
a very difficult journey.
But the journey started with the Brilliant Idiots, and there's a specific episode that changed my entire life.
Which one?
Jazz Fly. It was called Men 2 featuring Jazz Fly. You heard her name before?
Of course, yeah. She was on that pod, before. Yeah,
changed my entire life, yo.
Yo, I think I might remember that.
She did pass.
Okay.
Fuck, that's right.
2023, April 2023, I met Charlemagne and I told him that.
Oh snap!
John knows, yo.
So what? What did she say, or what happened on that episode? Just that
she just told her story,
and that just hit you.
That yes, and there's a line that she says in there, where she says, "Perspective is life's only true superpower."
You did say
and
that
until
earlier,
and until you understand that, bro, you're on the other side of the line. You ain't there yet. But going back to what you said when you came in here, you feel like that already. You know that's you. You are a star.
Yeah.
Let me get my sound effect,
bro.
Jeez. Because either which way, you may not know, but to us, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But enough about us.
Wow.
What do you guys do in life?
whatever it needs to get done.
You know
but that's a crazy. No, that it's so crazy. I don't want to bring that back up for too much. But that really is what life is about. That perspective, like it's everything really revolves around that. And the more you kind of figure that out, like life opens up in a way that you never really perceived it before, without getting too, because you can get philosophical, but that's crazy that, that is your reference point. Cause I start thinking like that. As soon as I started thinking like that, I started looking at a lot of things very differently.
When did you start thinking like that?
Honestly, man, probably when we started doing music, like a little bit after, a little bit before the COVID era of things. In fact, COVID really, I know a lot of people there's a lot of people that have been lamenting about the 2016, 10 years ago about all the great things that were happening. But for me, the great things that really started for me is really COVID, which sounds crazy because there's a lot of negative things about it.
Changed a lot of people's lives, buddy. I promise you, a lot of people.
Yeah, but it was positive.
Including myself.
Wait, what part of it though? The fact that you have to like actually question what's going on.
Well, that came with it as a natural byproduct. But really, it was the concept of just being still. Everybody had to stop moving.
Yep.
Like it was not about, I got to get to here, I got to get to there, I got to do this, do that. It's no. You got to sit with yourself. Exactly. Everything is stopped. There's no going to the store. There's no going to the club, going to all these different things. You got to sit with yourself and figure out what the hell are we doing here? Who the hell am I? And then from there, you kind of figure, okay, if this is what I want to do, then these are the steps to do it. And there's not a lot of noise in the way.
You know what's funny about that? Like, I think the reason that was so monumental for a lot of people, I think everybody was asking themselves that same question at the same time.
And that's
like everyone's on that same frequency.
Yeah.
And they're like, now what?
Now what? And that's the now what, because remember at first we didn't know how long it was going to take. We didn't know all the ins and outs, the government saying you can't do this, you can't do that. But then once everything was like stopped and it's like, no, this is what it's going to be. It's like, okay, so now what? And then you try to figure out what you want to do. A lot of people had crazy ambitions. Everyone started a podcast in those times. Everybody wanted to stream. Everyone wanted to.
True. You know what I mean?
Yes. But you need that time. You needed that time frame to figure it out, and then figure out if you really want to do it. And then when everything cleared up, it's like if you're really about it, then you're going to continue through it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But how many people actually did? And how many people are actually like really trying and like trying to figure this stuff out, bro?
Right.
Not many.
No.
Not many.
Not at all.
But that's sort of around the time that you were like taking off.
Yeah.
Because your first EP or album dropped 2016? Was it EP or album?
Album.
Full album?
Yeah.
2016?
Yeah.
Right. So like.
And for, like you said, everything changed 2020
when we dropped that album.
When we dropped maybe it's nothing, maybe it's everything during that COVID
That's
time.
when everything changed?
That's we learned that once we dropped that in 2020, that culminated everything from the project from 2016. It's like 2016 we dropped that, started figuring things out, understanding people, understanding business, and then 2020 everything stopped. It's like, okay, this is the culmination of all of that into this thing, and then the doors started opening up in that way. So that was that's why COVID is like really the time where we got shit together.
Who saw the vision more though? Like who was first? The producer or the artist?
I was just about to ask that too.
Ooh. No one's ever asked that.
That's who got into the music game first?
Especially
like who was even now? Who cooks up first? Even now, like who's cooking up first?
No, he's always.
You already have the.
No, he's always cooking up though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like he's always cooking up, no matter if we're in session, not in session, in mood, not in mood, ideas, not in ideas. He's always cooking, whether they're gonna see the light of day or not.
Yeah.
He's always doing that, and I'm more sporadic in terms of I might be driving and I say, "Yo, send me 5 beats right now. Send me 10 beats right now. I'm in the gym. Send me what were you working on last month? Send me that. You know what I mean? Then there's times where he'll specifically be like, yo, here's this record I was working on. What do you think about it? And then send. But he's always constantly working on something.
But I will say though, that it did take a while, because I know there was a time where, and full transparency, where you would nag me into getting into that mode because I really wasn't focused or really didn't see the vision, if you will. But I think,
but you're hard on yourself though. Too.
Well, yeah.
I think those times too. Like you're extremely
this is dope.
Yeah, I know.
Because
at the same time for these guys.
Because
like compliment on top of compliment. Like this is amazing. I love it.
You guys want to hug it out, man?
It's funny because like
we don't tell each other this shit in real life. That's what's funny.
Because there's
hearing
no
it in real time.
pretext.
Yeah.
What are we, a cartoon? No,
right.
Keep going,
Right. No, but there was a long time where he was like trying to pull me to do things, and I would drag my feet. But then I think it's got to be around that post-COVID a little bit, where I'm like, I understood where my strengths were, or what we needed, and what I needed to do.
It's that part.
You know what I mean?
Because a lot of motherfuckers can't identify that in themselves and be like, you know what? That's Jordan. I gotta be Pippen type energy. You get what I mean? Sometimes, but at the same time, you're your own Jordan.
Exactly.
You are your own Jordan, bro.
And there you go.
You understand what I mean?
100%.
1000%.
Play back though. So who went into music first though?
Oh, I wanted to, in general, like just general.
Yeah.
Well, generally, I went into music first because my parents threw me into piano before him.
Okay,
okay.
Right? And then, but then he followed suit,
in
right?
piano as well.
In piano.
Okay.
But then I kind of pivoted. Like when I was in school, I pivoted a little bit more. And I started getting into the acting stuff.
Yeah.
And he stayed
With the music.
in the music.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? So I was battling the music and acting at the same time while he was strictly
music.
music.
Well, I was doing a little bit of the acting, but you know what I was doing? I was doing directing really more so a little bit.
Well, see,
That's-
you were in front. Well, yeah.
Behind-
so you're
behind the camera,
You're
so
still
even
trying
the
to
same.
control. So you always wanted to control shit. That's it. I get it. So you still want to control the actors. You want to control the producer.
You know what?
You want to control.
But some people are better at that.
No. I know.
Like they're the mastermind. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
step
their
back.
thing.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
Yeah. It's
It's
yeah,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in terms of we did it. He was doing piano, and then I did piano my own separate time, and then he had his own group of friends that he would make music with, and then I had my own group of friends where I would like produce and do that kind of stuff, and then later on as time went on, we converged. Like, okay, well, we're coming back home to the same house. You know, we're with our individual
That's
people.
the best part, yo.
But it took a while to get there as well. Like, it's because it's that realization. You have to realize that, this is the recipe for the success. And why are we going out here chasing 12, 13 people when it's here? And then you just build it from the ground up instead of from outside in, you know.
What's the age gap?
We had to just we had to 3 years apart.
Okay.
But we had to realize that in like real time.
Trial and error,
I didn't
yeah.
have anybody to like guide me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't have
No
like,
mentor?
Like no mentor. You know what I mean? Everybody either was nigga, hard head. Yo, my idea is my idea. Yo, you don't get it. You know, or niggas was looking up to me, or you know what I mean? Looking up to us because we had whatever it was, whether we had access to a studio, whether we had access to musicality in music, so people would ask questions about how to do certain things or whatever. So people would always reach out to us that way. Or butt heads. We didn't have, so we the trial and error of this entire time. The trial and error of the entire time for ourselves.
Yeah, that actually
You know
is a
what I
good way
mean?
to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to say this right now, even though we're only like 10 or 15 minutes in or whatever. Yo, the chemistry that you guys have with each other, it's so present within like this clip already.
That's dope. That's dope. That's dope.
I would never know.
Because it's hard to like stand outside of ourselves and look at how we're being perceived, because once again you have to stop and take the time to look at it that way, you know what I mean? But when you're just in it, dog race, trying to get this done, trying to get that done, the next thing we never take time, unless situations like this where we're forced to.
A
you know what I mean?
podcast, a show, appearance, but or else I don't know.
You have placements, bro, at this point. You have Raptors placements, you have show placements. Man, there's a few show placements, you know. So we take donations over here too. Man, there's KFC placements, DoorDash placements, like what?
DoorDash.
Yo, do you see that 50 Cent new DoorDash commercial?
Yeah, I just saw it earlier. Somebody sent it to me.
That's crazy.
Bro,
that shit
I think it's hilarious.
I was crying, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even lie. It was clever. I had to watch it back.
Yeah, like
Comb, what a coincidence.
Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy.
That's
but I mean, you know, we're always hungry for more.
I was gonna ask you. So there was never a moment where you realized that, actually, this is actually working for me. Like this is going somewhere. This is taking off.
You know what? Well, did you have that?
No, I don't. Do you?
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they're talking about like the milestones that they reach, like they say they don't really feel it because they're in it, and I'm always like, man, yeah, right. You're just saying that. Like I know there's a point that you feel it, but honestly, the more things we start to achieve, they're right. You don't really notice that you're really in it. Like for example, the thing that you brought up, the Raptors thing on sports, and that played around the country of our record playing like 4 times during the broadcast, right?
The whole country,
right?
Talk about it.
So it plays one time during the broadcast, right? And then 30 minutes later it plays again, and then maybe 15 minutes the third one plays. I think by the third one, and they played a different part of the song, and they were showing, our maiden last name Ingram.
Is he our cousin, yo? Honestly, is Brandon Ingram related to us?
Right?
I think so.
No, for real. But when they played that part, and then they showed Ingram's name.
Yeah, that was kind of
That's where I'm like,
that was kind of crazy.
I started to really hit me like, oh, this is actually happening in this way where, you know what I mean? The whole country, our whole family, everyone's seeing this in real time. And I'm like, oh shit, okay, this is something. Because it takes you a couple of times, right? It hits you once, you're like, okay, sure, we've done this. Hits you a second time, you're like, okay, yeah, this is cool. Third time, like, oh wait, this is real. And then you get overcome with a little emotion when I'm like, oh man.
And I know people say this, right?
Yeah.
Right? But yo, it's really be the strangers that make you feel like you're doing something, bro.
That's a fact.
It really be the strangers.
Please elaborate, please.
It really be because
isn't that like a weird thing in life though?
It's quadruple weird, bro.
Even the fact that like, do you catch yourself talking more or more vulnerably or openly with strangers as well?
1,000%.
Just stop reading my mind.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
1,000%. Because why am I telling my story or the success or whatever I achieved to people who I think understand where I'm coming from and what I'm doing,
Right.
and they don't really seem too impressed.
Don't impress me much.
You know what I'm saying, cuz? And it's either they're not too impressed, or it's like, well, yeah, you're supposed to get that.
That's what it is.
Yo, I mean,
assumption.
yeah. Obviously, you should. Your music should be on.
You've been doing this.
You've been doing this. Obviously, you're gonna be. You act. Of course, you're gonna be on a commercial. Oh yeah.
No, nigga.
Your Four Corners play your music in the Scotiabank Arena. Of course, you're gonna be with Sportsnet.
But you don't know my trauma.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's the Bardo, yo. That's the Bardo. That's the title of the episode right there, bro. They don't know my trauma, bro. But you know what it took to get me here? You know my perspective on life is like? How dare you ever think something other than that, bro?
But then this is where I learned in real time. There's people I thought knew my trauma. So when I see them behave away, and I know where I've come from, they know, right? They know where I come from. They know what it's taken for me to get to these certain places in these certain areas.
The sacrifices.
Pretty much by ourselves. Yeah. No label, no cosign, no none of this shit, and we still grinding year after year, day after day, and accumulating these things on our own. And the people that know this, they're like, yeah, well, you're supposed to, or they don't say nothing, or they they put a little fire flame like dope, like as if, and then a stranger will pour their whole everything to you, send you voice notes and
words of encouragement.
Like, do you understand how big this
fucks with you guys, bro.
Yeah, I fucks with you.
Like, I fucks with you guys. No matter what anybody says out here. It's that.
It's crazy. It's just crazy to me, and I wish I'm learning to get over that shit. But bro, it's hard for me. I'll be honest.
Do you think
family too included?
Oh yeah.
You know. Family included.
Yeah.
I'm triggered by family.
See, like, yo, all right. You said so much there.
Process it.
Yeah. Nah, but one of the lines that I took in that you said was from Larry, where you're like coming live from the north side because you didn't know side. Yeah, I'm from the cold side with no cosign.
That's why that's there, eh? You see why that's there, eh? You done know, bro.
He did his homework, bro. Bro did his homework.
Yo, we do that out here, bro.
I appreciate this, man. I respect that.
You got production value is crazy over here.
Outside of the girl in the video, like, shout out to her.
Yes.
Actually, that was 6 years ago. I don't know what she looks like now, but beautiful.
She's even better today.
But I was
one of the few that
I believe it. I'm playing.
1,000%. I won't even look at.
But I took that line and I'm like, oh shoot, okay. And then you just brought it up kind of like right now. So and that sort of spears into Toronto life or becoming an artist in Toronto or trying to get that out, but. Even on a smaller level where you're like, I'm confronted or triggered by family, sometimes you would think that you just get the cosign from the family and you don't even have that.
Bro.
You know what it is? Bro. I think...
Shout out my family. I love my siblings.
Yo, you know
I love my family. I love my family. I love both sides of my family. I love them all.
I think something that I've learned is that there's a desensitizing that happens with proximity. Like, I think the closer that people are to something, I think they start to realize, they start to have expectations that become automatic and not something that is built into actually witnessing things happen or progress. It's like, no, this is supposed to happen. This is what is naturally supposed to happen, but they don't know about what it took for me to get here. Like, they don't see all the pain and all the different things that happen to get to that point. They just know this is the point you have to get to because you're doing this, because you signed up for it and we're witnessing it.
You know what I think it is? I think it is that they saw a certain version of you. And maybe they never saw the potential or this other thing that you had inside that you wanted to express. Yeah. And now that they're starting to see it come out, it makes them question themselves. And I'm not saying insecurity, I'm not saying a problem, but now it's like it makes them look at themselves like, oh shoot, like he's changing. True. Or she's changing and they're becoming someone else. Who am I now?
Yeah, that's part of it.
And now they start acting a way because that's the only way they know how to act. And sometimes it comes across envious or like hateful or just
I think that's the genesis.
As loving and welcoming as you would.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the confrontation really isn't with you. It's really with themselves. But it comes across like, whoa, what's happening here?
Yeah. I think that's where a lot of hate comes from. Just in like people in general, I think when they fixate and hate on somebody, I think it's because of self-reflection and like
or the lack of.
And where they are, where they're not. And they kind of, they project out onto the person they see that's an image of that progression or something positive, you know what I mean? And they just, spew out the hate.
It's like the whole thing that we're talking about COVID. Like a lot of people did sit back and take that moment in to really reflect on what's going on. Yeah. A lot of people didn't. You know what I mean?
Which is fair and allowed.
And it's just, I'm not saying it is or isn't.
To, but
but it just becomes, all right, nothing really changed for them. All right, let's just, it's COVID right now. We're inside. All right, cool. Outside's locked out. All right, let's go back outside now. And then it's just, life is life.
I can't even imagine that.
Shout out COVID.
No, I mean, listen.
Saved my life.
I can't hate it.
Not the way these people hate it. I can't
hate it, man. I really can't. A lot.
It could have been a lot worse, and it
could have definitely been a lot worse.
A fucking right,
of course. Yeah.
Which is why there's all the conspiracies about all that. Right?
Oh, for sure.
Well, I mean, that's conspiracies run rampant with that.
There's one that I just heard, but I don't want to say it because I never had enough time to check the
fact
source.
Check? Yeah.
But it's been going on forever. The pandemic.
Listen.
My mom says that word all the time.
Pandemic.
This is the pandemic, yo.
Everything got to be planned.
Your auntie says that all the time.
It's a pandemic. It's just a pandemic.
Yeah.
There's a book on it from the Economic Forum, The Great Reset, that talks about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yes, that was within the plan. Yeah.
Bro,
what's up with the book club, by the way, yo?
We're gonna do that.
I mean, you got 30 seconds, yo. I want to shout out the book club. Though.
Shout out the book club. All the
SB's got a book club. SB's
you
got
have a book club.
Yeah.
I
what do you guys
thought maybe they might even be interested.
I'm kind of interested. I've been trying to find a reason to get into it.
You're welcome to join still.
How does it work? Well, so what you read the book?
There's different versions of book clubs. I feel
bi-weekly we link up online.
Yeah.
Okay. Currently I'm using Google Meets.
Okay.
I was off Zoom, so all online, and we'll dissect the book chapter by chapter and have a discussion about it. Yeah. So right now it's Atomic Habits.
Oh shit! Yeah, I've been hearing. Oh, you have it?
Yeah, chapters.
I read it.
Okay.
It's one of those books, man.
A lot of successful people.
And that's the one book that people say it's like a great movie, like Matrix. Like every time you reread it again, you're gonna find way more.
It's definitely not one of those books that you should read once, in my opinion.
Exactly.
And he sold more than 25 million copies.
Like, for a reason,
huge,
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna reread that shit.
But what I'm going through right now is D.L. Hughley's book right now.
He has a book. Well,
yeah, he's got a couple of books, believe it or not.
He's done a couple of books before, right?
This is the one that really set him off, though. How Not to Get Shot and Other Advice from White People.
You know,
that's the whole title?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm already hooked.
I was going to get into some of that later because I want to know how you guys navigate the industry from that side, too, because, again, there's a lot of white people who handle the business side of the entertainment industry. So you still got to be in some of those rooms networking and whatnot.
You do.
I'm just going to add in one more thing, though. Yo, DL's on one. Like, not just the book. I actually went to go check him out over the weekend.
Oh, shit.
He was here? Oh, you went out?
Nah, I went to Buffalo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
that's cool.
As great as he is,
as a comedian.
And then how much people respect him and he's praised and all the accolades, I still think he's underrated. Like
that is fair. I can see that. I can see that.
Hilarious.
For sure. Yeah.
Like he's on stage. He's got a new special coming out, so he's getting ready for that right now, I guess.
Dope.
But with the show right now, you guys talk about. I checked out your 100th episode. Love versus talent.
Oh boy.
So his
studious niggas.
You guys had a Drake take that I was kind of interested in one of those shows too.
Okay, well,
you could see his love for the game though. Like he's on stage, just like
I love that.
The one thing that I would add to the formula is fun. Like I would say fun is really important. You got to be having fun,
bro.
This guy's just having fun up there, bro. Smoke the joint before getting on, or he's smoking something in the back, and he's just having his whatever he's drinking and just chilling the fuck out.
I love that.
Yeah, but I'll leave it at that. But the book is a must read.
Yo, they say that the key to all of this is fun, and it's counterintuitive because we were never taught that the fun is the thing that holds everything together that you're doing. Because at a certain point, you're gonna hate what you're doing, even if it's something that you quote unquote love. But then, is it fun? It's like LeBron, he's in the league for this long,
23 years.
It's fun for him. Like it's like fun.
But I think setting yourself up in a way where you can focus on just that. While somebody else handles these other things for you.
Okay, we're gonna just end the podcast right now. We can't even go further because
that's when you get to focus on just the fun.
These guys. No, we can't.
This guy's triggered.
But
it's unfortunate.
This is the number. This is number 2. Number 2.
Charlemagne, he's Joe Budden.
This is number. Just Buttons.
But delegation's a big part of being a successful CEO or running a successful business.
It's the number one key.
Yeah,
it's the number one key.
But it's hard to sort those things out while still trying to have fun and be creative.
I know.
So then you find yourself up late nights either being a creative or a business person, or you keep trying to build the structure.
And stressed.
Yo,
trying to balance both.
Why are you doing this?
Yo, trust me.
Trying to balance both.
How do you mitigate the stress?
Workout.
All right.
It's just exercise is probably the only one that I.
Yeah, but how do you even find time for that? You just gotta make the time, right?
He finds time.
I force myself, bro.
To his detriment sometimes, because sometimes I'll be like, yo, let's work on this song. I'm working out. So there's the answer. Sometimes when things don't come out,
take care of yourself.
But you know what?
There is no work without taking care of yourself.
I'll run my head through a wall if I didn't do it.
I'm on that time.
I'll be 100% with you. Yeah. The stress that I deal with in this business, if I didn't do exercise, bro, I would have fucking run my head through a wall.
People see the accolades. People see you making moves out here and the numbers and stuff. But it's like, yo, you guys have no idea what this is actually taking me to do this,
bro. I'm up the entire. Bro, I know.
There's so much sacrifice.
They have no idea. They have no.
Man's your fathers. Man's your full-time fathers.
They think we're trying to do this for fun. Only for fun. Yeah. I mean, we need fun, but bro.
There's so much sacrifice. It's like there's no point of even talking about it at length because once again, people expect it. They're like, yeah, you're supposed to do that though. Like your kids are supposed to be your motivation and all this stuff. But that doesn't change the things you have to cancel and the things that you can't do because like I don't answer a lot of calls sometimes and stuff like that or people because I'm in a zone and I have to mix these 12 records and get this snare right and get this verse right. Like it's these things that just come with it and you look up and half the year is done. You know what I mean? And people don't get that. They don't care either.
Bro.
Like,
we're already in February.
Bro. The way people if you need to get me, you have to call me. If you send me a message, good luck. You have to call me, bro.
Like I can't.
You have to call me. People think it's a joke. It's like I don't stop.
Hit me up.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's.
I've gotten it to a point where like everybody knows that I'll just do a random check-in like periodically in a couple of months or something like that, and everyone's okay with that now, or I'd like to think they are at least.
I respect those people for being okay with it because it takes a while to get there.
But at the same time, for us, this started as therapy.
That is how
we are linking up once a week and just having conversations,
just talking about everything.
But the thing is, so going back to the whole story of how this came together, he and I had never met each other.
Okay.
But he had gone to school with Pre and Face when our school split in half. Because they built a whole new school on the other side of Highway 27.
And took half the kids out?
Yeah, half the kids who lived on the other side of the highway went to the new school, and that's where they linked up with this guy. So they've known him since grade 6. So in addition to them, we just keep adding on mutual friends from the neighborhood. So I have so many people who know him, but don't know that I don't know him, and we've never met each other.
Wow.
Right.
So then the very first day we met, we literally recorded the conversation. And it was in this space right here.
Bro, this place is, by the way, did I compliment this place already?
Yeah, this
It's fucking incredible. I said it's a vibe in here. As soon as I came in here, it's a vibe.
That's what we were trying. That's what it was from day one, bro. Thank you.
I love what y'all did.
It makes you feel comfortable to speak. It's the this space is where people come
cool,
to like.
It's creative.
Unload.
It's a vibe. Like it has everything. It has everything here,
bro. But next time you guys come back, summertime, bro.
Oh, for real. I know that's a whole different.
Exactly.
Trust me,
sure.
No, but it's good to be here first in this time.
Yeah, it's
first.
good. Yeah, I appreciate.
You could all ask Adriel Smiley, bro, because he's been over here for a couple of events too. Like it's a vibe, bro. So when if this guy links you on something like, yo, we're doing something. Trust me, it's a thing.
I'll answer him this time.
But this is what he's doing more times. This is what he's busy doing. Like, you know what I mean?
Good luck texting, call you. I tried both. I gotta wait till 2 months from now.
Yo, but why you Jamaican? Why you have to hit me up on WhatsApp, yo? Why
plug in the other cord, yo?
Jamaicans and Nigerians hit me on my WhatsApp.
Plug in the other cord. He's a WhatsApp, but he's a WhatsApper.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that's another challenge in itself.
It is.
Like the WhatsAppers versus the. Buddy, that's one of my questions for you guys still. iPhones or Androids?
I still can't hear you.
Unfortunately,
wait. Go ahead. Oh no.
No, it's still right. Someone got to put him up on the fader.
That should be better. No?
Check.
Oh,
there you go.
Okay, now go ahead.
Okay, so you asked what's Android or iPhone? You know what? In our shameless plug, you might want to sit down for this. Our podcast. There's one individual in there who is an Android user. Which is Ryan, which has forced us to have the group on WhatsApp, which I fucking hate. Yeah, I hate that because I know everyone has an iPhone, but it's just the one man that has the Android.
I missed too many conversations through WhatsApp. I'll be honest.
I
can't keep up with this.
Trust me.
So when all the family members are making groups in there, all conspiracies are running in wild over there.
The wild
people
West.
in Jamaica, people in Nigeria, people just all over the place. I can't keep up. And then there's people doing it, and y'all in Vaughn and fucking Rexdale.
Shout out to all the Android users.
Listen. Outside of North America, though, like WhatsApp and Android is huge. Like
I know,
it is the way. Like we're just very privileged.
I know, but
because Tim Cook is over here. But other than that, like everyone's on that WhatsApp shit. Tell you,
WhatsApp, man. I'm sorry, Dre. Sorry, cousin.
Before we take a break, I did want to get into your latest release, yo. I know SGA was tearing up the roads for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I promise you, yo, this new one.
Hey.
The thing still, I promise you.
Like a feature film. Yeah, know I'm coming soon. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. Niggas thinking
Yo, you know when you like
This song.
when you're in your like 97 Acura 1.6 EL
Bass
with the two 10-inch Clarion subs with the screen with the blue deck, and you turn that bitch up at nighttime, and you're driving home on the 401. Them ones,
it's gonna go
that's
crazy.
one of those joints.
It's gonna go crazy. I appreciate that.
And you know what? More times when you drop a song like that, this is when you put out your summer songs. I promise you.
Yeah, true.
Because by the time it travels, you could ask one of my brethren, shout out Dippy. He lives, like, we grew up together.
Yeah.
I told this guy about Taliban
From
January that year before he even bust that summer, bro. I promise you.
He said, watch this.
Yes, from January I told that guy about that song. I played it in his garage. And you see where that song took off to. Byron Messiah, Taliban.
You're onto something.
You know what? You
He's
have to, you and you know what? That's so interesting because as a DJ, I always see these artists drop these summer records in like May or April, but by that time it's kind of too late because you need the time for it to marinate and cook. Especially nowadays, like there's so much music and stuff coming on. You have to figure out a time where it's gonna have the time to have that runway.
It takes a while, yo. As long as it has that right laneway, it takes a while. And that's one of those summertime turn-up songs. Yo, made the rappers made the playoffs. You get what I mean? Like, and they're already like placing it right now. That's one of those ones right there, bro.
Listen, man, we and this is all from learning, and this is all from. Sometimes you have to look at where you're trying to go and then reverse engineer. Okay, so how do we get to December of 2026? And you have to figure out, you've got to start it from 2025.
Which is why we dropped SGA in December.
Which is very controversial, by the way. Like, in the industry I don't know if you guys know, but the industry shuts down in December. Like
the last 2 weeks of December and the first 2 weeks of January. Yeah. Not really there.
There's no engineers moving. There's nobody.
No. There's no people placing and all these things. And they're telling you to, unless you are like a tier 1 artist, you're not to release. But we went against that because we're like, we have to find something to put us in a different position and get a different kind of energy. And it's paying off, which is, you know what I mean? But you never know at the time. Everything is a risk until you do it. Because that's the only way you're going to know.
What I mean, you really think it was that, though? Because I feel like the track would have picked up regardless when you guys put it out.
You know, timing is everything in music, man.
It's hard to,
timing is so...
But you put it out with that in mind, I guess, is a better way to put it?
Yes. You want to say...
No, because I'm telling you, the reason why I know the Taliban reference, because that same album, there's a song on there called California. And my mom had just passed away. And that song blew my mind at that time, yo. Yeah, literally on the gardener crying tears to that song. And Taliban was on that same album. Wow. So I heard it was January 25th that year.
Yeah.
And April, we went to Atlanta, and I was playing it the entire time that we were in Atlanta. Yeah. And by July, Caravana Lick, yo, that song was gone. Chris Brown, everybody's doing remixes like
Burna Boy.
But it came out from January.
Yeah.
And people don't even know. They think that stuff just comes out of nowhere. Like, it just pops up.
I hate
January is when that guy put that song out, yo.
You need to give these things the runway. You need to give it the time to marinate. You need time for people to understand what they're even hearing, because everything gets switched out.
It's so fast.
So quickly.
It's so fast
today. What do they say? Is it 1 million songs that get uploaded to Spotify a week? It's an insane number. And it's like, how do you combat that? Through content, through memorable music, through putting it out earlier to give it that runway, because one song that might be hot for 2 weeks, it might not be for the other 2 weeks, the following. So you have to test these things. You know what I mean? There's no one way.
Well, going back to spot placement, that stuff helps though.
1,000%.
So what? Like, who is doing that part of it for you guys? Is that also you guys on your own, or
which ones?
Like, I mean, as an artist, how do you get your songs into a television show, for example, or
well. As a if you just
no,
I'm not gonna lie. The first one that I heard was Pyrex in Ballers.
Oh, and that was during COVID time.
This was just before, but it was around COVID times. I was watching the show. But
yes.
That's the first time I ever heard a song that I'm familiar with from my neighborhood like that
playing on
in a show, an HBO show. And that's when I was like, whoa, he's outside. Like, But you've had that on numerous occasions now. You had a song in the Mayor of Kingstown,
Mayor of
Heels.
Heels.
What else? I'm watching Man's Pocket still.
Sex Life, College Girl, something. NCIS. It actually started that episode too, which was a big deal.
That was dope.
They used as the anchor.
Only going up this year.
That's a fact. 2026
going up.
Only going up.
Telling you,
only going up this year. 26. Well, as an artist, if you want to get stuff, so there's many ways. The best way is if you have a sync. If you're signed to a sync licensing company. So we are signed to a sync licensing company where they go through your catalog and they see if that's something that they want to get into business with, and then if they believe in it, then they sign you to that, and then they're actively pitching you to different things all the time, whatever, because they're the ones who find out how way in advance when these projects are coming out.
In short, that's like an agency or something like that.
Yeah, it's like an agency. Yeah. But you just can't sign up to it. You gotta
seek you on. They gotta desire. They gotta desire it based on your music and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But was that just a matter of you guys navigating the right rooms to get it in the right hands?
COVID rooms.
It was
literally the COVID room.
Because I'm telling you, that happened during COVID.
Yeah.
When the world was stopped.
Shout out Clubhouse.
YouTube,
shout out Clubhouse.
Instagram, Clubhouse.
Okay. There was a Clubhouse. meeting.
Yeah, discussion
Where there was a bunch of like music.
Yeah, but not everybody made it into Clubhouse.
I know. But some people saw that and were like, I'm not gonna go on that. What is that? They're just having, bro. We like to
tell Whack 100 what.
when we see shit that we don't know, we peek our heads through to see what's going on.
Shout out my invites too.
I mean,
because I remember they were handing those out on the low.
Oh yes, I remember. Yes, oh yes.
You have to get an invite to get on Clubhouse at first, you know.
Yes, that was those are the times.
We go.
COVID was really the Wild Wild West. Like anything could fucking happen, yo.
Yeah.
Like DJ D Nice, all these people. I remember DJing on there, and you kept getting flagged because you're using copyrighted music. But then people who were kind of higher up, or like Joe Biden and these people were logging in, like somehow they would get like this whitelist clearance and they can play the whatever the fuck. Like it was crazy. Like it was just thinking about it now. Oh man, it was fucking crazy, man. Like just whatever you know, whatever flew was crazy. But yeah. And also if you're on a label, by the way, the label is supposed to help you get to those things.
Yeah, so if you're signed, they'll do that. They'll do that too. And then also, if you don't have any of those things, you can look up music supervisors of shows and just reach out to them. You know, reach out to them on Instagram or find their email and just, you know, it's a cold email. It's a cold.
Yeah, you're not afraid to send emails. Right? Part of the job, that's part of the gig.
A lot of artists don't send emails, you know.
Buddy.
Listen.
If we're going to be honest. A lot of them don't send emails. So
they don't want to send it.
So that's fine.
It's work,
send an email to Gal, but
it's a lot of work. I know.
Send it to NBC Universal.
It's a lot of work. I know.
All right, then.
But,
oh, boy.
Yeah. So some things we do ourselves. So it is.
Is there more members of the crew in that regard? Like GSX Music, right?
Hey, look at that.
So
like that. This guy did his homework.
You got
boy, this boy in school, this boy after school, this boy on the weekends and shit.
The boy is good, though. The boy is good, though.
They good.
Yeah. Niger boys coming on now.
We are here now. We have to mix it up. We have to mix it up. We have to.
You're good still. One of my brethren is Nigerian. No watch that.
Oh shit.
Nah, so like for like the production part of it, all right, cool. The lyrical part of it, all right, cool. But like, is there other people on the back end that are doing more of that administrative work, if you want to call it that, or the managing side of it?
Right.
Or is that still you guys too?
Yeah, I mean, we have a few people that are part of the
team,
part of the team per se. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I'm really hands-on with most of the things that I do.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Are you OCD like me, or
no? It's not even. It's not even that. It's not even that. It's just if things move slow, I can't. I look at it like this. It's my name,
basically.
Yeah.
On the ledger. It's my name on the.
So you have pride on that.
So when I see things are either moving slow, or if I see things not being picked up fast enough, or stagnant, I'm very, very hands-on on it. I don't want to be. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be.
These are things that are necessity. Not
if somebody was as aggressive as me, then I'd be happy. I'd be happy to let go of the reins and focus more on
the creative
side. I would that would be my ultimate goal. But right now it's kind of like all hands on deck as much, and right now my hand is on
many decks.
A lot of decks right now.
Trust me.
You know what I mean? So
and it's a necessity. You just got to do it.
Like, bro, let me tell you. It's like, okay. So like last year, so what we like to do is like at the end of the year, me and him in particular.
Yeah.
We'll kind of look at our release
schedule for the past
our release
year.
results, like our results of like what we did musically, because like you said, when you're working on stuff and life is busy and you're doing auditions, you're doing this and that, and before you know it, the year is done. 6 months is done, the year's done.
Boom.
So we kind of do that at the end of the year and look at like what was our release, how was our releases, like how many did we actually do, what happened here, there, what happened in this month, that month. And last for 2025, we sat down and we went through the year, and I was extremely disappointed in myself. I was extremely disappointed in myself.
Not the disappointment.
I was I was really, because I have goals and I have ideas of how the year is supposed to go from things that I control. Okay, we can't control other things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't control if something's placed or not. We can't control people responding to emails or what have you, or whatever the case may be. Yeah. But what we can control is what we create and how often we put it out.
You're too busy. He's too busy working out. Not playing.
So I mean, someone could say that. No, it's not that. But
do you have any kids?
No, I don't have kids.
You have kids?
He does.
One.
Son, daughter?
He does.
Daughter.
How old is she?
I'm uncle.
She is 14.
Look at him trying to think.
Because she's about to do her. Because she's half Spanish. She's about to do her quinceañera.
I know.
She's about to. You know, and listen, I don't know these. I have to learn these things on the fly. Hey, I got a quinceañera. What is that?
14.
How much is it?
How old are you?
They do that 15.
But he had him. She had him in his 20s. Like he had him mad young.
You don't look that old.
He had him mad young, bro. He was asking. Well, no, I don't know if you know. He's the one that when he brought the the family, you know, it was rough.
It was an interesting time.
It was rough. So
this GSX music better take off.
It was rough. I remember some of those yellings. I remember some of those uncomfortable.
It's just.
Uncomfortable yellings.
Man. I brought it up because there's that part of it too. Still doing this while still being that role at the same time too.
Yeah, bro. It's and that is what a lot of things. Why we have to put our hands in so many different things and not wait around for certain things, because like time is going, things and opportunities are going, and situations present themselves, and you got to figure out what to do as they come. You can't take too long. Like, of course, you're supposed to plan take stock and these things. But you were saying you were taking stock for the year. You saw that
I realized that because it's good to look back at your work or look back at the game tape and be like, wait, I fucked up some here, I fucked up there. How could I improve this or adjust this? And a lot of it was on how I release stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is in our control.
You know, one thing that I know that's happened to me is there'll be like 1 year where like we do everything right.
Yeah.
But then the next year, we forget some of the things that we did right.
Yeah.
And encounter new problems.
Yeah.
But we didn't bring over the things that were successful to the next year. Because now we're distracted by the new problems.
Yo, read Atomic Habits again, bro. Your systems.
You know what I'm saying?
But yo, let me ask you a question though.
So, yeah.
Like EverythingOShauN, right?
Yes.
You even said that, yo, it's my name over here.
Yeah.
Why not a group? Well, it's like you're producing majority of it.
Well, to be honest, it's like Sade.
Okay.
So EverythingOShauN is me, but it's also him.
Yeah.
People that really refer to me like outside, they don't call me really EverythingOShauN. They call me O'Shawn.
Yeah.
EverythingOShauN is really in conjunction with
because I'm the everything that helps it be.
Which is the both of us. But it's just like Sade. Sade technically is a band, but she's Sade. So it's still gonna be Sade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same thing.
I literally just saw something about this today that
about
somebody
Sade?
said about understanding that.
Yeah,
like how you asked that question, but like again, going back to the whole like people being able to identify like how am I able to assist this person in this capacity
while still being
you,
bro,
and still being yourself. Yeah, it's a
and
level of
even like the relationship being family too. Because I'm pretty sure Rick Ross's mom and his sister,
yes, that's right.
manage him and or he's accountant or something like that too. Yeah,
Burna Boy and his mom. That's the manager. Like, you got to shout out. I feel like I'm excited to see
because like in this scenario, like
they're creating together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Billie Eilish and
her brother.
Yeah.
Writing and producing.
Writing and producing together, like
in tandem, same
you know
time.
What I mean?
Yeah.
It's still Billie Eilish, but he is
Billie
Eilish
he's synonymous with it.
Yeah. So it's the same. It's the same thing.
I kind of like what you said though, like where you're like everyone refers to me as O'Shawn, but like everything, he's a part of the everything.
Yeah.
That's cool. That makes sense.
Yeah.
For sure. If when I find it later, I'm gonna send it to you guys. I promise.
Send it. Oh man, I thought that was a sound thing that you.
What did you say, Nuts? What did you say? I thought you said you're bringing Riker. What did you?
No, break.
Oh, take a break.
Okay.
Yeah, good time.
Oh, all right. We'll be back after this break, yo.
Yes.
You guys know those are the TTC chimes? You guys have been on TTC.
I was just there.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe. New episodes weekly. Stay in the know with Speak Your Perspective.
Did you guys know you had one when you made that though?
When
you felt that energy off of that?
When I heard that's when I heard the beat that he was making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And I said, oh no.
Right away.
I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, How soon after was this SGA won the MVP, or was it the championship, or what was it?
But way before.
This was one of those manifestation records. If you want to be real, it was seeing the energy of it and the path that he was on before it even happened. So it was just kind of funny that I know people won't believe it. It's like, oh, come on. No, but for real. Like
I thought he should have won over Joker one of those years. There was one of those years.
Yeah, the year before.
It was the year before, right? He should have. That I thought he should have won.
Yeah, a lot of people. There was.
Yeah, and that was the energy.
And they're like, all right, it's like.
So you guys are big basketball heads then?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, because one of my questions for you later was Raps or Jays.
Oh. You know. Oh, late. So that's later. You want to ask me that later?
You can answer now. Can I be? You know what? I'll give you time to think about it. I got some more random.
Can I be vulnerable?
Sure, go ahead.
Wait, we can edit.
This is therapy.
Hold up. You can edit it, right? You can edit it, right? So like I want to say something like if I can like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I just read that before and I just wanted to go. But no, the Raptors and Jays is like, for me, is like music and acting.
Oh, wow!
You can't ask me which one do I love. Like I love them in their own separate way. To be honest with you,
when did you start acting? Because I saw the DoorDash commercial.
I'm saying, like
I know you're doing those.
Like like when I was in school, I was always doing theater. Like I was like a theater kid. Like I would be on the ball team, and
Which
then
school?
I'd go play.
Show me school, your high school.
Central Peel, right. Central Peel, and I went to Brock University in St. Catharines, and I was always doing like acting shit. So I've always just been doing it. Now I took I don't want to say a hiatus, but I kind of stepped away when music was taking more control. But then when I finally got with an agent and he started, and I do a lot of voiceover stuff, right? So I just went right back into it with the music. So
did you always have a passion for it too, though?
100%.
You practice in the mirror type?
I always feel like I'm
Issa Rae, like from Issa Rae's show.
Oh, hell yes.
To me, it's like sometimes this is what it is, bro.
That is where you're supposed to start.
I'd be acting with myself. I go in washroom, like if I'm shaving, I start like doing a monologue and start just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, run a monologue right now.
Psyching myself up. I mean, like we're here, right? So I don't know. What do you think?
Wait, what?
What do you think?
About what?
About everything.
Oh, we're gonna do this now like this? I think a lot of things about a lot of things.
So like what though?
Specifically?
Like currently at this moment.
I'm thinking like I was expecting him to do an accent, but he just kind of.
Why would I do an accent for?
Oh, there we go.
No, but why would I do that? Why would I do that, Joe Budden? Why would I do that?
Yo, this guy's
going accent going. Yeah.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
I guess. So the Nats reference, that side of your family is Jamaican.
Yeah,
and then
pretty much.
It's a pretty safe assumption. Yeah.
Is that the mom or dad then?
That's my. Come on now.
It's the mom.
Do you know?
It's the mom.
You know Jamaicans, right? If you understand Nigerians, right?
Yeah.
Nigerian men are they populate the world.
Yeah, that is
so
kind of difficult to say that in front of an Indian. I'm just saying.
I've seen Nigerians with Indian women. I've seen more of that than Jamaican men with Indian women. So this is Nigerians are. If you look at the world, man, Nigerian people
we're everywhere,
are in every country. Look at some of these actors. Look at some of these guys. When you see that they're mixed or some shit, you start looking. You're like, oh shit, and there's Nigerian part of them. You're like, all right.
Houston, man, you been to Houston before?
Houston.
But I know. Well, we have family there too. But but it's Nigeria.
That's
Austin. Another spot of
closest we went was Austin.
Yeah. We've been to Austin, but I need to go to Houston.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I need to go to Houston. My dad went to Houston last year.
Have you guys been back to Nigeria ever?
Ever in life? Yeah. But
how many times?
Not since I've only
since it matters.
Not since I've done music. Like real, like music for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so maybe I would have went 20. It was before 2016.
Why don't you guys go? You plan a trip, man.
I know that's what it's.
The thing is,
I need to go.
In this moment, I see that for you guys.
I have to go.
On some Nipsey shit. Because Nipsey talks about when he went back to Ethiopia with his dad, eh?
Yes,
or sorry, Eritrea. Yeah, with his dad and his brother, and how it totally changed his life. I see that for you guys.
That again,
100%.
Even with the music, trust me. Take that over there right now, bro.
Bro, let me they play our music on the radio there.
Yeah.
So in some of these stations there. So
no, we have a bunch of things to do there.
We have things. Hopefully, not hopefully. This year,
this will be the year. Yeah.
This year we go.
You just want to maximize the trip as best as possible. Get some shows. Get some interviews.
Just include me in the budget.
They're there.
Now we got to increase. We got to open up the budget.
We have to go. We're gonna go.
We'll be all right, man.
The whole pod is.
I'm telling you.
Come on, Canadian Arts Council.
Run it up, man.
Fund us. Let's get it popping.
Trust me, yo. Run it up.
I'm telling you.
We definitely got to.
My hair's long enough. I'll braid it.
There you go. That's it.
Even from a home standpoint, is there one side do you identify with more? Like, do you enjoy more Nigerian food versus Jamaican food?
This guy bringing the tough. Because I bring out the Barbara Walters shit right now.
Because sometimes it depends on who's cooking in the house. But everybody's dad more times. If your dad was like, if you grew up with your dad too, it's like. Yo, your dad will always have 1-2 meals that he can cook up that are mint.
Yes.
That when he makes that, it's thick, bro. It's gonna hit.
If we're gonna be vulnerable, right?
Yeah.
Then can my real life cousin come out the room while I talk that real shit?
This is gonna get sticky.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
Yo, you know what's crazy? What's crazy is I've literally had Nigerians. Okay, so back in the days, Nigerians would like people that I knew that were Nigerian, they would think that I was way more Jamaican than Nigerian, and they would be offended by it.
Okay,
they think that I was hiding my culture, even though I wasn't. But because most of my cousins are Jamaican and I'm around them all the time, we've lived together, we've been in Jamaica, all this stuff. So technically, I'm around Jamaicans more growing up, right?
Yeah, proximity.
But
Corgan, real bad man.
But as we started getting more developed into the music and expressing ourselves in ways that my dad put us on with the music that we were
Fela Kuti,
that we that we grew up on, we got more into the Afro beats and stuff like that, and the Nigerian culture. Now, food was always there, so I can't even we can't even talk about that. My dad's always made Nigerian. I always ate Nigerian food growing up. Yeah. It was fufu and egusi soup on Tuesday. Sunday would be oxtail rice and peas from my mom. You know what I mean? So I'm eating these things normally. Like it's not. I didn't really see like a difference in culture. It was just a different dish of food for me. So, but now there's some Jamaicans who think that I'm way more bigging up the Niger side and not really much the Jamaican side anymore, even though it's there. So I always had this thing going on. So, but I feel both. That's why I always try to include them, even in the songs. Like I always try to shout out.
Blood is in my veins, and Jamaican too.
I always try to bring them together because I don't want nobody to ever feel like I'm on one side more or the other. I love both foods. I love both musics. I grew up on it's
what
all
women
the same
do you prefer more?
That's a good question.
Which women's?
They all bad.
Play it safe.
They all bad. I've seen too many bad Jamaican women and I've seen too many bad Nigerian women, so I can't really say which one's more or less.
I love that. I love those vlogs, man. That's dope.
From a music standpoint now, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is more of a question for you.
Perhaps for the producer.
You're producing all kinds of beats.
Yeah.
So some of them, they could be Afro beats or Afro fusion. By the way, can you differentiate for people between the two?
Between Afro beats and Afro fusion?
Yeah.
Well,
and then tell them our definition of Afrofusion.
Yeah, let's hear that too.
Well, the real definition of Afrofusion is really Burna Boy is one of the people that were at the forefront, because if you listen to his music, it is not 100% Afro beats. There's a lot of Jamaican influence, and therefore, the fusion part of it takes precedent in those, right? I think through some of the production choices and through some of the way that they're attacking the beat is what would differentiate an Afro beats record versus an Afro fusion one. I think language too. I think if you're saying a lot more English and accessible words, that makes it lean more towards
Fusion.
Afrofusion versus if it's just like a straight record from like CK or Wizkid or some of these other artists. The thing is, a lot of these things are also self-defined too. Like, you have to listen to what the artist identifies as. You know what I mean? Because you might feel a certain way based on how you're listening to it, but honestly, when it comes to music, you have to take direction from where the artist is saying that their inspiration is from. You know what I mean?
All right.
Like, so, right? So a lot of the Afrofusion will be like, boom, ska, boom, boom, ka, where you can kind of be like, is this dancehall? Is this Afrobeats? But then some of the more Afrobeats records, like, and it's a little bit more, you know what I mean? The drum's a little bit more lighter, and there's some more other percussion and things like that.
But if you put a different sauce, if the vocals right do a different sauce on an Afro beat production,
it can make it Afrofusion. Sometimes where you play, and this might get into the nerdy part of it, but sometimes where you place like the snare or like the shaker makes it between Afrofusion, dancehall, or Afrobeats, or Amapiano. You speed it up a little bit. Now you're in Amapiano. Like, there's so many. Like, as a producer, I'll have a loop that I'll work on. So I'll work on this dope melody. I'll add a certain drum pattern. It's dancehall. I remove one thing. It's Afrobeats. I move the BPM by 4. It's Amapiano. I change the bass. It's Afro house. Like, it's.
How did you develop that understanding though?
Well, DJing a lot, to be honest with you, and having a lot of music. I've had an exuberant amount of music. In fact, an unhealthy amount. Like, the number. I've talked to DJs and they're like, you're not supposed to have that much music, and it is to a detriment. There's such thing as too much.
We're gonna battle one day.
Listen, but here's the thing: if you have a smaller library, you will kill someone with a larger library because you know where everything is. So sometimes it's not about how much you have; it's about what you have and where you know what goes where. Like,
it's hard to recall it, especially in a moment's notice.
Exactly,
like,
which comes to clash culture and dancehall and all that shit.
Fear the guy that's practiced a kick 1,000 times versus the man that knows 1,000 kicks.
1,000%. You need to know your moves and know where they are. So that's kind of the thing that I've had to learn, that less is more, and just love it. And I know it's gonna sound cliche, but loving a lot of music and being open to music will let you see the differences and let you see where there's room for crossover and where to respect like certain ones. And to be honest, like, a lot of records that we have that are, you know, Afro beats in nature, there are dancehall leanings and hip hop leanings and all these different things within it if you listen, right?
I was gonna ask you, have you talked to other producer DJs? Because I feel like a producer DJ has
fuck all them niggas, man.
I think producer DJ have. I feel like producer DJs would have more records than just DJs because you listen to a variety of different genres that, like, there's no way that you'll be able to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a limited amount because you just listen to so much, and then you're producing, and then you're finding things to sample or interpolate or you know what I mean? So there's positive and negatives to it. I mean, producer DJ.
The more for producer DJs, a lot of them are they are more understanding and more they're more versed than strictly just producers or strictly DJs, because they have to like relinquish some of their skill for the other side when it comes to it. And that's why a lot of producer DJs are successful, because they've mastered both sides when to bring them up, you know, like a Diplo or like and to be honest, a lot of producers will migrate into the DJ space. You know, I have my, you know, feelings about that, but you know, because sometimes I feel like they're just trying to do it so they can just spin records, which is fine. But I do think there's a difference between just playing records and being a DJ. So, you know,
that's a different conversation.
So check this out. Like, because I went through obviously a bunch of tracks, a lot of diversity in the production and your flow for that matter.
Yeah, your flow especially. I'll give you that too.
So I'm looking at both sides. Both sides, but also from I guess a creative standpoint, are you going in with the intention, I'm making this song for this sort of vibe? Because Afro beats, very different from some of the like something that you'd play in Jamaica or even in Toronto, maybe. Right? So is there a mindset beforehand, or is it just like something's happening? Oh, I hear this, or I played this earlier.
Right.
Because you said the vibe thing, and you said that that you expected from the artist, like for them to give it to you.
Yeah.
I was gonna reference even Charmaine, because we had a Charmaine producer, David Ariza, on here, one of our early episodes.
Yeah,
he had actually produced her Juno Award song that she did back in, what was it, like 2021 maybe or something.
Nah, man.
But you also have a track with Charmaine.
Yeah.
But I remember him saying that exact same thing. Like, people think sometimes that like the song just happens. Like, you guys just like happen to be in a room one day and it just sorts itself out. Sometimes you go in there with intent, 100%, and you say like, I was driving, this rhythm came over me. Yo, create that. And then it's like you expect him to just, yo, this is the melody, this is the rhythm. Like, sort it out, bro. And you come back with the lyrics on top of it. It could be days later, it could be weeks later. But then eventually the track comes together.
But I mean, like, just to jump in again before you even answer that, it's like, but his flow could complement whatever beat you're making, or vice versa.
And that's why I asked that question earlier. Like, who is the creator first?
Honestly, the creator's from source first, and I know it's gonna sound spiritual and bullshit, but I honestly feel like when anyone creates records, I feel like we're reverse engineering from like the ether of infinite, and we're like figuring out how to interpret what is, which is why some songs are flow leaning, some of them are melody leaning, some of them are drums leaning, some of them are some of the things that are being said from a certain culture and things like that. But to answer it in more detail, sometimes it's the production. Sometimes he'll be like, yo, listen, I need a record like this. I don't care what you have to, and to be honest, sometimes I didn't like that, right? Because I didn't like being told what to do when I'm trying to when I don't know where it's coming from.
I'll send him random voice notes of like melodies or like a type of production that I keep hearing in my head, but I'm not the producer. I can't put it together, but I'm like,
it's happened to me before too. I just don't have the producer friend to call. Like, I'm like, make sure we exchange numbers after this.
I'm like, yo,
have some gold.
It's scary that he makes what I was thinking.
I'm telling you,
that part is fun.
When I've seen that happen, I'm like, yo, that's it right there.
Because it's coming from somewhere else. And I've heard other producers and artists say that, and I didn't understand, but it really is coming from somewhere else, and that's why you have to be open to these things. You have to be open to taking in that information, because you don't know where the inspiration is going to come from to take that idea that might not make sense until you sit down in front of the piano or in front of the drum pad or in front of the computer, and then you're making it like, oh shit, so that's what it was, which is why I feel like the song is complete somewhere out there, and then you're kind of reverse engineering and kind of bringing it out of that thing. So that's why I'm open to any way.
Is there anything that helps you get there?
Yeah, like a remedy, a routine?
That's a great question.
You know what?
Some of that dang, you know?
What is that? What does it for you, yo?
You know what? I think I just have to be in the headspace to receive it, which also might sound like some heebie-jeebie shit. But like, because if you're too in your feelings and thinking, oh, I have to control everything, sometimes you have to relinquish control and just take in what, like, I've heard some of the stuff that I've made when he's told me what he wants to hear versus when I'm actually receptive of it, and there is a big difference. Like, if I'm receptive of it, then it's gonna come out completely differently. Like, to be honest, the SGA song, like, he was already talking about how he needs something to solidify what this guy is doing. So that already put a battery in my back. Sometimes it's specific to a melody or specific to a sound, but sometimes it's like a directive of, I need something to describe what this fucking guy is doing because it's insane. And then it's like, okay. So then now I know what I make has to feel like it is coming up to that. You know what I mean? But there's so many different ways to do it. So just being open to any way is really the best way to be just ready for it.
You know? You keep saying this, so I'm going to go there for a minute too, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're saying it's got to be from source. Sometimes I got to be there to receive it. Now, again, not to make this spiritual or voodoo or whatever, right? But let's just say it is that.
Yes.
Are you in that realm of like believing in that sort of stuff? And I don't want to say it in a taboo kind of way.
Nah, this sounds crazy. Clean this up, please.
Just to make this sound better,
sound
right?
effect for this one, yo.
I ain't got one of those, bro. Like,
just to clarify. So, for example, I read a book, right, of water and the spirit ritual. Okay, it's called Of Water and Spirit: Ritual Magic and Initiation in the Life of an African Shaman. So it's like this guy was well known, and I don't remember his name right now. But ultimately, he's in a tribe.
Yeah.
And by luck or circumstance. He got to go to the Western world and learn the way that you're taught in a school.
Yes.
When he came back, his father or his family members, I'm paraphrasing everything right now. It's been a while. Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, can you forget everything that they just taught you? Right. Like not in a joking way, but in a very serious way, because the way we learn stuff is very different. And they're talking about magic, essentially, that we would define as magic. So anyway, I'm using it in the context of spirituality and being able to tap into something else that someone else might label, hey, that's voodoo or that's black magic or whatever. But for you, it's like I don't know, more intrinsic, like it's something that you've been taught, or it's a lineage or something like that. So is that something there for you?
It's one of those things where the best way to describe it, like music, when you describe, different senses like touch and smell and these things, there's something very direct about it. Like something feels a certain way, something smells a certain way, right? You see something a certain way. But sound is one of the most interpretive things that, depending on the kind of, and now you get into frequency and things like that. Depending on the frequency that you're on when you are, creating that thing, there's a complete different outcome and a different feeling that people get from it, which is why I know they always say, back in the day, this music is from the devil or whatever. I understand what they mean because if there is an ill intent at the base of it, and that's what you're exuding, then people can't interpret it that way. But at the same time, if you have a positive intent, or the intent is not of negative origin, people can receive it in any way, right? So you have to just make sure that your intention of what you have is of something good or for people to learn from. And it's okay to have negative things. Like there's songs where people talk about negative things, negative feelings that they have.
I was about to say,
and that's
how much cartel you guys are listening to?
It's needed. you need those things, because you need all these feelings to have a complete life experience. You need music to kind of be the soundtrack to validate when you feel happy, mad, sad, violent, angry, whatever receptors.
Yeah, but do you think that controls you at the same time, though?
But you see,
it can.
Like if you don't change your musical algorithm and you're listening to the same badness all the time, you don't think it's like that's what you're creating for yourself?
1,000%.
Yes, which is why it's so important to listen to different types of things.
You're hypnotized to some extent.
Yes.
I mean, like the lyrics play a role in how you're acting, how you're thinking, the thoughts that you're having. So when you say sound, I'm looking at it like a lot of prayers, especially in like the
talk about it.
Yeah, especially in the Eastern world. Yeah, it's not really the words that you're saying.
It's the frequency, it's the vibration that is hitting.
Exactly. So that's what I'm incorporating it to sound. So when you're saying source, that's why I'm trying to understand what you really mean by that, because it could be like a message. I'm laughing while I'm saying it, but I believe in it. So it could be like, yo, do this, and then like you don't even know what you're doing, but you're almost into it so much, and it's like, oh, boom, like I just came up with this recipe.
Yeah.
And I added this formula, but I don't know where I got the idea to add this formula. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 1,000%. And that's why there's so many artists that either create a one-to-one experience of what they're going through
all the time.
Right? So like they're speaking their reality, which is repeating the frequency of where they are. But then there's other artists that speak or there's other artists that speak about where they're trying to go or what they see over the horizon. And a lot of great artists have been people that have spoken past their experience of that they see. So so like back in the day, it's a lot of artists will talk about money and these things, and it's like, man, we know that you're broke, you don't have that money, but you know what? That is manifestation 101. Basically. Speaking about what you want later on in life, you know what I mean? Like one of our records that really, started getting things going is Alabeke, where I get the money in Alabeke and I'm gonna bring it back, which is the Igbo side and the Nigerian side of our culture, and it's talking about having the money and bringing it back to our people. Not only did
ill, by the way.
I appreciate that. Right. So not only was the song successful and did a lot of things, but there are people that have listened to the record as a mantra and become millionaires. And I know it sounds like hyperbole, but like
literally.
No, that's why it's funny. So it's like they've taken the ideology and the energy of it to mean that. I mean, some people have listened to it and done absolutely nothing, which is fine because it depends exactly. And that's everything comes back to COVID, because that's when a lot of these things were birthed. And it's like that's why when you have a certain feeling, you either want to amplify the feeling that you have, or you want to escape the feeling that you have, and you have to know the difference, and that's why you have to be well-rounded when you listen to shit. And you know,
going back to my playlist though, the Rexdale playlist, that's why that playlist means so much to me. Right. Because I look at every single one of them as artists who created something that represents where we come from their lens, and what they want for themselves on the other side of the horizon at the same time. So when I play this,
only going up this year.
Like imagine every year telling yourself that I'm only going up this year. No matter what any of you guys think, I'm only going up this year.
My circumstances, I love that.
Trust me, yo.
And it might sound crazy to people that are around, but it's like you have lazy, to be crazy. Or hating, you have to be delusional in where you're trying to go. It's not going to make sense to people. Everybody can't go. It's not going to make sense at the time, but you have to just do it against all odds, you know.
Bouncing off of what SB had said though, and something I'd asked earlier. There's never been a moment in time where you felt like God was talking to you.
Hell yeah!
Like this is like, thank you God for this. This moment in time, because you're validating me and telling me that I'm on the right journey, like I'm headed in the right direction.
Bro. The first time I really felt like, because I always tell X, like, I'm looking for moments that break through the matrix, or like the glitch in the matrix. Like, I don't, if you remember the movie where there's I think Neo seen the black cat, and then a few seconds later he's seen another black cat and
walk the same way,
the exact same way, and he's like, yo, that's funny, that's crazy. And he's like, what? He says, I saw two cats. Like, he's like, she's like, two different cats or the same cat twice? And then, like, I think it was, I don't know, and then that's when there was something at the time, right? So just doing music and just trying to figure things out, when I really felt like, yo, God just like he did something, was that first placement when DoorDash asked us to make something for their documentary during COVID. Like, when, and I'm reading this email, I'm looking at this entity that's outside of us, right? Outside, like, I still don't even know how we are having this conversation with this company, and they want me, and they want they said, do your thing, create this thing that we created out of nowhere. Again, this wasn't a song that we had.
This is different.
We believe in you. We like what you do. We love how you sound. Make something for us for this, and we'll approve it or whatever. And
was there a time frame on it? Did they need?
There was a time frame.
Oh hell yeah,
there was. Yeah,
there was a. Because that's another thing. Like, keeping up with deadlines. That's hard.
And we just like, yo, X, we gotta make something. They want this. They want this energy. They want whatever to explain this scene that's happening, because it was like a documentary thing that DoorDash had made. And when we did it, and just to hear this song that came out of nowhere, I don't know where it came from. Like, you're talking about where things come from. I have no idea where this song came from. Where this beat, where the production came from, but it came.
What track are we talking about?
No, it's only for DoorDash, so it's not even a song that's out.
Okay,
it's not a song that's out. This is our first. That's what I'm saying. This, our first placement is something that came out of nowhere,
which is different. Usually, you know what I mean? Something like that already exists.
Right. And when we did it, and they approved it, and they were happy about it, and then we watched it and saw it happen in this documentary with all these different people talking and different other productions and famous, and it was in there. I'm like, did we just do that?
Yeah.
Was that like what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was like my first. That's like the real first time of feeling like something's. That has to be God. Where else would that have come from?
You got
from me?
Well, to be honest, like I was saying, like the recent Raptors one, when it played another part of the song during with the IMAX record, I just felt different than other times, because sometimes you get desensitized to some of these things when you're like, okay, another thing, another placement, cool, like the money, whatever is cool, but when it played that other time and it played another part of the song, and I'm thinking about where I was when I produced those things or came up with those ideas, I was like, oh man, okay, so this is from somewhere. This is to not forget that what you're doing is not normal. Like, it's not something that's.
I had to experience that in order for this to come, and then for this to happen.
1,000%. Yeah.
It's crazy.
it's when you think about it, you have to stop and think about it sometimes. You can't just keep going, because then before you know it, it's all over anyway. So it's like you got to take time to.
I really got to work on that, bro. Like I really don't see those things unless somebody tells me. Like like I just really don't.
No.
Who are like any of your Toronto, like early Toronto influences? Like how much Toronto music were you guys listening to growing up?
How many? I mean, you know, you got the staples. You know, you got Cardi and early Drake and but not just rap though. R&B was, you know, Julie.
Big up Julie Black.
Who else? Even
Kishante, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kishante.
She reached heights. She reached them heights, bro.
That was it. Listen, when I first heard Kishante, and then what's her name was rapping on the record? Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown. I'm like, oh shit. What the?
Was it bad? Something
I'm
bad?
Like, yeah.
Was it bad?
Whatever.
Boy?
I'm like, yo,
like a remix or something.
And she was going crazy too. I was like, wait, what?
She didn't give a throwaway verse.
It wasn't a throwaway verse. Like she went kind of crazy on that.
I got another collab I need to ask you about. Black Lotus.
Oh, that's my homegirl, man. I love her. Adrena, I love you.
She's so talented sometimes.
I tell her all the time, she's one of my favorite. I told her, you're one of my favorite vocalists I've ever heard. I put her in the category of Brandy and fucking Jasmine Sullivan and these girls.
Yeah,
like, I told her this. Oh,
you know she's from Rexdale, right?
Yeah, of course. She tells me all the time. I know. But I love her. I love her, and she's always supported me. She's one of the first.
She is.
Right?
She is.
She's one of the first of that generation.
Even from Toronto, bro.
That really was like.
Ask Drake about Andrina.
I love her, man. So I respect her. I respect her to the core, man.
So
like
much,
she's
so much. She's such a good person.
Yeah. She's a great person. She's doing big things. Shout out Black Lotus. I know it's Andrina.
So this guy, Lazy and Andrina used to live in the same neighborhood. Like literally doors apart.
Yo, Andrina's that's crazy.
Yo, anybody who wants Toronto like facts,
you got the facts.
I'll be back in the pod because
first,
you guys got all the facts
for sure. She's dope. We got.
We got some more coming soon.
Yeah.
How'd you guys even link up?
I can't even remember. Probably one of the industry events, some shows I came to watch her perform and big her up and exchange, you know, artists talk to people when you go places because, you know, Toronto people don't like to talk to people when they don't know. They just like to stand up and just.
I'm even surprised this happened. Yeah, I know. If I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
You're incredible. I heard what you did with Drake and all these guys and like you're amazing and blah blah blah. And she's like, oh my god, like she's just, you know what I mean? And she's just always been. She's been a real big support, like a really big supporter.
And Gina's supposed to be an original member of 3LW, yo.
She didn't tell me that story. I'm gonna message tonight to find out if this cat. I'm gonna message today. Ask if this cat.
Ask her.
Broken promises.
Oh shit!
Man just did the 3LW. I'm gonna play that during the break.
That's crazy.
That's dope.
You look like you're cooking something up over there, SB.
Nah, I'm taking all. I'm just listening to everything right now. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh man,
she's dope.
I mean, we got some random questions, but we can save some of those to the next pack because it's kind of a this or that. You ever watch Drink Champs? Because I used to watch Drink Champs back in the day every so often. I used to like on Nori sometimes to just ask the like.
Yeah.
Do they still do a lot?
Honestly, I don't really have time to consume any of that stuff anymore. Because the other thing too, listen, you see that? I'm on a lot of that this year.
No,
Canadian content.
And listen,
because I'm over all of these American stories. I've heard every single last one of these 50 stories, these G-Unit stories, the Jim Jones, the Cams.
What's going on right now?
Yo, Canadian content all day. So big up everybody out here making Canadian music, Canadian movies, whatever it is, podcasts, all of it. Yo, big up the Canadian content.
Fashion.
Let's go.
If you're from America, please like and subscribe.
Yo, please, actually, no, for real. Africa, y'all like subscription and like, because you gotta make sure you're not saying this is for Canadians, right? You're not saying that. You're saying it's for everybody. Right.
It's the Olympics, man. What the hell, bro? I gotta big up Canada, man.
Oh, so are you mad at Shorty for what she did?
Nah.
Good. Because I don't want to.
You gotta get your bread, yo.
Yeah,
we know the bread is out there.
Let her get her bread.
So this or that. You can get her this, you can get her that. What you got?
This or that. Don't start with some Nigerian Jamaica shit, bro.
Don't start with Nigerian Jamaica shit?
He's gonna be like, ooh.
You got it, right? You want to take a break first?
I'm good with that.
We doing a break?
I'm good. It's up to you guys.
We can take a break. I didn't even put a time.
What time is it? I didn't even know what time it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's been, I didn't see anything.
And this always says 4:20. My time is always 4:20.
It's always 4:20.
Always
There's
4:20.
no smokeouts in the air. That's crazy.
What time is that? You good for? You guys are good for time?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. You guys
We
good?
can take a break.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll take a quick break and come back with some games, yo.
right.
You might even pull one of those cards after.
Games. Right.
Oh shit! What is that? Spicy and what the hell?
You're getting bungled, yo, early.
What the blood clot? That's crazy.
This episode is brought to you by Body Ammo. More than a look, it's a lifestyle. Pick up some Body Ammo to protect your mind, body, and soul. Now, back to some more of SUP.
Welcome home,
That part, yeah. I did see that the other day, yo.
Yes. See how shit works?
Man's back home, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out Fetty Wap.
17:38.
Yeah, he's out.
Nas just killed the lights on some Super Bowl shit.
Holy. That's how you feeling?
Yeah. That's how I'm feeling.
That's crazy.
No, it's been...
Yeah, it's funny.
This guy literally turned the TV off.
DL Hughley talks about having a playlist too to avoid getting shot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
What does he say?
Basically, something along the lines of like, just play whatever white people listen to.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
That's the easy one.
Yeah, that book is hilarious, bro. Like the satire of like how he portrays what happens. At times, I'm like, should I be laughing at this? Because it's so real.
So
But he makes it hilarious.
Does he tie stuff from that particular book into the latest stand-up?
No. That's strictly like quite literally how to not get shot.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Okay.
So hey,
literal guide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a survival guide.
I've always been a DL fan.
Declassified.
No, I thought
Keep your hands on keep your hands where they can see you. But of course, they might ask you to move them to show them something,
right?
As in your ID. So show them the ID and don't move your hands. Like he's
yes.
It's hilarious.
That's funny.
Tragically funny, but
yeah. Tragically hit.
Shit.
Pri ain't here this week, but normally in our third segment, we'll get into some like relationship stuff.
Okay.
Where she'll ask us a question from like a female's lens and we dissect.
See?
Right.
She's supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Is this the Slammer Man sister thing that I see on the board?
Just cool. Man, you're calling on men's topics, bro?
As soon as I walked in, I saw that, and it's been on my mind for like the entire... I can't even lie.
Hold on. You got something you got to get off your chest?
No.
We can talk about it if you want to.
It just permeated. I was like, when do I say this? When do I bring this up?
Wow. Oh, you already brought it up now.
Yo, tune in next week.
Okay. I go soon.
It's one of our
crazy. God damn, nigga.
But
crazy.
instead, I figured we'll play a game. Are either one of you guys single? I mean, you can say yes, no, or we can just edit it out. We can leave it out if you want.
People are always looking
Somebody
for
loves me.
Looking to be,
that part.
Somebody. Shout out Drake and P&D. P&D should have got that Grammy. P&D should have got that Grammy.
You read that one. Somebody loves me.
Party Next Door should have got that Grammy. That would have been great. But you know.
That was a big song. That was a big fucking song.
It was a great and a great album.
I know that doesn't matter.
But yeah, hit us with it.
It's just if people want to get to know you, we'll hit you with a series of questions. Just let us know this or that. So choose one of the two.
All right.
And we'll see how this goes. People consider like
say less
narrowing on the type of person you guys are outside of these four walls.
Right.
SB, you want to go first? Choose one. Anyone?
This or that.
Eat in or take out?
Oh man.
Eat in or take out?
Yeah. Would you rather eat in or like take out? Order some food to the house, or you want to go to a restaurant and eat in the restaurant?
Oh no, I want to order the food to where I'm at.
But the thing is, but I don't see a difference.
Oh, shout out DoorDash.
See what I'm saying?
Come on, man. I can't go
against the.
Yeah, link the man them, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get extra checks.
Let them know we're over here. Let them know we're over here.
I'm trying to get extra checks. So yeah, order.
SB's looking for employment.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I saw the pod, and you didn't really. Yeah,
no, I'm indifferent to that one, to be honest. But there is something about eating in. There's an ambiance about it that can be.
It's the vibe, bro. As long as you can set the vibe.
But sometimes we don't give a fuck about the vibe. But sometimes we do. So it's I'm impartial to, like, it depends. Context.
I'm eating all day, bro. I'm with you, bro. Eating all day. All day.
I feel you.
Order that food to the house. We can set up our own.
Yeah, we can set up.
By the fireplace joints, whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah,
we can set
the countertops, the breakfast bar, all of that. Like, whichever one, bro.
This guy's put down his flag.
That's fair.
DoorDash.
All right, hopefully this one's a little bit easier then. Okay. Starbucks or Timmy's?
Well, you know, I'm going to say.
Look up there again.
Well, no, but I was gonna say Timmy's regardless, but the reason is because I think when I started drinking coffee, it was really it wasn't for like for flavor or dancing or like it was to stay awake. So because Timmy's is always there, Starbucks is sporadic. You know, back in the day they were at Target here, and you know, and then they closed down a whole bunch recently. You can't rely on them. You can rely on Timmy's. You know where Timmy's are, you know the locations, you know how many, they're in the malls, they're outside, there's a drive-through, you can order on the, like there's so many ways to get at Timmy's, so I'm going to give them the consistency of it, you know, so I'll say Timmy's, for sure.
That's your answer. My answer is Timmy's, not just because the flag, but also because they're one of the establishments that let you use the washroom without having to buy anything. And there's too many restaurants that want you to buy.
No, it's true.
They want you to buy some shit. I know in New York they do that a lot. Like they want you to buy something to use the goddamn washroom. So shout out to Timmy's for letting you do whatever you want.
They got a different homeless problem out there.
That is fair.
Different crackhead problem out there.
That is fair.
It's like, yo, go to the walking guy's there for 6 months. Like,
in that joint.
That is fair. But you said CanCon, so CanCon. I'm in Timoy's.
Yeah.
Stew chicken or jerk chicken?
Jerk.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? Since the Nigerian side, should I be saying jerk chicken versus, was it suya? Am I saying it right?
But you know what's funny? I'll still say, I would still say jerk chicken.
I'm still saying jerk. Sorry, Niger people.
Okay. Because suya is done too many different ways. That there's an inconsistency because sometimes because it is supposed to be a little bit roughish, but still be juicy. But sometimes they make it too rough,
like it's too dry.
Right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So unless you're in the streets of Nigeria and like they're barbecuing it or whatever, and they do it the right way, like if it's other ways, it's going to be too rubbery. So jerk chicken done the right way.
I've tasted too many great jerk chickens
versus
more than great suyas.
Yeah. Suya is never the one I'm running to on the Nigerian side of the food.
Yeah, hold on. On that note, though, real quick, for me. Is there a spot in the GTA?
I was just gonna ask that.
For to go for Nigerian food?
Because I'm interested. I need to know. I'm curious.
You know what? It's funny because we always talk about how we got to go to some of these places to really vet if it's because we've had so much family food of this. Like we need to start going to these places, these established places, and see if it's really good.
I haven't vetted some of these places. I have a list. I do have a list
of them to go to.
But I haven't vetted.
I've never been a man that ate food off the road either. My mom would always cook, so like I never used to eat off the road. So I don't really know too many spots to even refer, but I'm interested because
you bring up a good point. We could really turn that into some kind of content or something to really start vetting some of these places to see if it's like.
There's 3 on the list that I need to check.
Because we need to know. Because you need to know. And because the problem is, too, some Nigerian chefs are great at some things and then not at others. So you can go to a place.
Like anybody, don't know?
But no. Some cultures, some of the chefs are good at everything within it. You know what I mean? There's not really something that's so vastly different. But I feel like with Nigerian food, like some people are really prime at certain things here.
But there's usually like a house special, though, no? Like
there can't. Well, see, in Nigeria it's different. Like I feel like they know that they have to be good at everything. Like I feel like they just because it's so competitive. There's just so much people that they have to be. But here you can get away with being good at a certain stew, at a certain chicken, at a certain jollof rice, or a certain, you know what I mean. And that can be the thing that people come to, and then you can phone it in on the other stuff.
You know what? Tune in next week. SB's gonna go check out a Nigerian spot.
I was gonna say DoorDash that, bro. Like tell the man to link up. Like they're the plug,
bro. But I want to get. I want to get it there.
I think I gotta
because
go
something about sitting in the bag and deteriorating with time and whatever.
And I don't sponsor. I know this DoorDash. This one I have to go. I gotta.
No, but you see a lot of these guys doing that content now, where they go to the restaurant, order food, they go into their car and just eat it right away. Keith Lee's making millions of dollars after that.
Yeah, a lot of guys do. There's a bunch of Toronto guys that are doing it too. Actually,
yeah, there's definitely a bunch of guys.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Great.
I mean, well, sticking with food then, jollof rice or rice and peas? You guys are going rice and peas?
And I'll tell you why. Explain why, because I don't think they know.
Jollof. Here's the thing. I'll tell you why. It's easy, simple. Have you had jollof rice before?
Like once, twice,
probably. And from look at my cuz. See my cuz. You know.
Yeah, you know.
We both had some last year. Well, that's last year, right? Same time. And this guy's like, yo, that ain't it.
But that's the thing.
And there he goes.
Sometimes you can fuck it up.
There's that. But generally,
he had the family one.
Yeah,
did you?
Families.
Which one did you recently have? Somebody? Who did you have recently?
No, somebody from work.
Yeah.
Do you know were they Nigerian? Were they Ghanaian? Were they? Oh, they're Nigerian. Okay.
But
So
he buys from somebody else.
okay.
Third party.
This is why I say jollof over rice and peas, because rice and peas is an add-on to the main course of the protein.
Okay.
You can have jollof rice just like that.
Okay.
With itself.
With itself. It's
no
flavorful.
gravy, nothing.
Like you don't need chicken or you don't need beef. Now it's good to have, of course. But you can just have it like that. You can't eat rice and peas just like that.
You can't. You'd be
I think I'm judging you if you just eat rice and peas just like that.
Crazy for that.
I'll be honest.
Why for that?
I'll be honest.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Ghana jollof or Nigerian jollof?
Come on, dude.
But you know what's funny?
No,
I read somewhere. Where did jollof start? Because jollof didn't start in Ghana or Nigeria.
No,
it was
didn't.
somewhere else.
I know.
I don't know. It's not Kenya or not Congo.
No.
It's somewhere else. But
I know.
there is another place that does it better than everyone. But I think
he asked you a specific question.
Nigerians is more consistent though. Like overall, like if you have 5 Nigerian and 5 Ghanaian ones, the Nigerian ones are gonna be better, more flavorful off the bat, just off of numbers. Now, we're not talking about the Nigerian that doesn't cook it well and then the Ghanaian one that's amazing. But in terms of averages, law of averages, and even I show Speed when he went and did, he said no matter what kind of time he had in Nigeria, the jollof rice was still the best. He had to let them know. To just know.
And to piggyback off what you just said, I was gonna say even though the best jollof rice I've ever had in life was from a Ghanaian.
And that's fair. That's
But like you said, the most great jollof rices I've had has been Nigerians. I've had too many Ghanaian ones that have failed me. Except
it's a numbers
one,
game, yo.
But Nigerians overall, for me.
I got one more food real quick then.
All right, boom.
Fried dumpling or fufu?
Okay, but wait,
fufu just like that? Or what does that mean?
Yeah, but like, you're not gonna have dumpling just like that either. You're not dumpling with dumpling.
But you can have dumpling just like that.
Because I could go boiled dumpling with the fufu. Like,
no.
So which one? Like,
listen. Okay.
So you're saying fufu with the soup, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yo, whichever. Yo, choose one, bro.
No,
you can't eat fufu by itself with nothing.
You know what I've learned?
There's no such thing.
As the older I've gotten, I've realized something that the fufu starch and rice is really just the conduit for the fucking sauce, yo, and the soup. It's really because there's poverty is in a lot of these places, and they need something to supplement and to enlarge in whatever that main food is. So it's really just a spoon. It's a bona fide spoon. So fufu really doesn't really have any taste. Really. So it's funny when I watch these TikTokers and stuff kind of eat it, and they're like, "I'm gonna try the fufu first," and they try it and like, "Oh,
there's nothing there."
I'm like, why are you doing that?
To taste like anything. It's just a spoon, really.
Like, do people eat? Well, I don't know. Do people just eat Does people just eat tortilla wrap just like that with nothing on it, just the wrap like that, and just eat it?
I know my daughter used to do that
would be better.
I know, but in general, do people do that?
No. It's a conduit for something else.
Yeah. So, and I guess you can still eat the fried dumpling by itself.
Yes. And you can have a good time with it too. And you will have
a great time with it. No. You need the soup. You need the soup, man.
The direction I try to take with most of these questions, though, is if you had to choose one, and a question I would oftentimes ask people, especially the female that I'm like interested in.
Yeah.
If you could only live with one genre of music for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The
rest of your life. You had to choose one genre of music for the rest of your life.
Good thing. I was about to ask butter chicken or tandoori chicken.
I go butter. But,
probably
singular genre.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life. You know what? I'm gonna do hip hop because hip hop samples from everything. So I'm gonna get everything within hip hop. I'm gonna get classical music. I'm gonna get soul. I'm gonna get dancehall. I'm gonna get 80s. I'm gonna get like it's the one genre that's been very
soft
inclusive
rock
of everything. So I'll take hip hop. You can have 5 hip hop artists that are so different, but then if you take 5 classical composers or country artists, there's gonna be too much crossover. Yeah. That's what I would say.
I'm gonna send you my samples playlist. Yeah. How about you? You can only choose one genre.
I refuse to.
I plead the fifth.
I refuse to
exercise my amendment of.
I was gonna, I would have said, you're right. So I'm gonna go with hip hop, but I would have probably said, I probably would have said R&B.
Yeah. That's a good second
because R&B does have elements of hip hop too. Like you said, there is harder hitting R&B songs, and there's very soft ones, and there's jazzy R&B, and there's rockish R&B. So it would be hip hop and then or R&B.
No, you're right about R&B because I remember one time I was re-ID tagging my DJ library of so much music, and there was so much music that fell under R&B
that you're like
none of them sounded alike. It was so vastly different because Motown is R&B. Stevie Wonder is R&B. R. Kelly is R&B. Chris Brown is R&B. Drake, a lot of it is R&B. So it's like it's very it's all over the place.
That's why I would.
R&B is a good second, but
that answers one of the questions too because it was rap or R&B. So I guess you guys explain both sides.
But you know what? I'm not trying to hear hip hoppity hippity hop in my headphones. I'd rather hear that.
I need
to be honest. Yeah, I'll take our beat to be honest. I'll rap in my head. It's fine. Yeah, I don't need you to do it. It's okay. It's okay.
Drake or Cardi?
Cardi who?
Cardinal Official.
Maybe I thought you just answered it yourself, like Cardi.
No.
Imagine this is
how. Why?
What's the context?
Why can't this be like Drink Champs? Shouldn't I be able to like get
take a shot or something,
or like do a push up or hit somebody for this? Like what? Like if I can't choose?
Yeah, you can hit them all you want, bro.
One is the pioneer of how we're able to do what we do, and one is arguably one of the greatest artists of all time. I can't like what one carried the torch, one took it to the fucking the entire galaxy.
Basically,
so
it's very difficult because
so now what exactly? So if you're just saying those two names in just general, it's all of them.
If you had to choose one to listen to for the rest of your days,
so now you're saying listen to.
Now that's a different context.
Well, listen to.
Not so much. It's just whatever. It's just to get some perspective. Just because like the fact that you're even like showing appreciation for both artists at the same time. Trust me, that's all. As Torontonians, we know what that means.
Yes,
bro.
I just feel like we don't have enough pride, yo. So I like to like really big up the Canadians when they do shit. Because Americans are so prideful for their shit. New York people are so prideful of their shit. LA's definitely so prideful of their shit. We're not. We're like, oh, I don't know, that guy's everywhere. Oh, I don't know, that guy's old. Oh, I don't know, that's old school. Oh, this guy doesn't rap. Oh, this guy does too much singing. Oh, this guy could be better. My cousin's better than him. Oh my God. Like it's just all these little things when it comes to us. So I want to big up all the Canadians, real shit, that are taking this shit serious. You know what I mean?
1,000
some volume on that.
It's because someone has to say it because no one is
so crazy here.
They might be thinking it, but they just won't say it. And like, Cardi laid the foundation for a lot of things, and to be honest,
and he got hits.
And if you want to take it technical, it was really label situations that changed, and that's really my first time understanding that labels can really make or break you because the restructuring of his label deal that Common was also a part of at that time is really what changed the trajectory of what, because if you ask Americans in New York and the East Coast, they all know Cardi.
They know Cardi.
They all love Cardi.
Exactly, for sure.
They all work. They know he's the man.
I've only been to. I've gone to see Jay-Z 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Nice. And I remember being at the show and Jay-Z shouting our Cardi now, like right there, like bigging him up and everything.
They know him, bro.
Like Cardi's a thing to those guys across the board, like across the world, yo.
Yeah.
Listen, it was a big deal when he came when he went with Akon. That was a big deal.
That was like
and he was on BET all the time and all this shit. I remember asking him. I asked him recently, like I think it was last year. I asked him a question that I thought he said he answered it before, but but I asked them directly. I'm like, yo, why is there like 4 versions of
the tide is high?
Number one song. Why is there 4 versions?
Let's name all the people.
Because I'm like, there's a one. I said, why is there a Cardinal featuring Rihanna, a Cardinal featuring Carrie Hilson, a Cardinal featuring Nicole Scherzinger, the Pussycat Dolls, or I think there might either just with her or one with all of them. Like I don't know. I'm like,
hold on, not the mega remix.
Why is there so many versions, bro?
What was his answer?
I just told you.
There was different territories. Something about licensing in different territories.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like a label situation where certain vocals, certain people couldn't be in certain places. It was like that was fucking crazy to me. I'm like, that's crazy.
Politics
how
and the
business
scammers
and politics messes up with music and no one knows. We just go, why is there?
We have clearance in Europe, but not in North America. So we gotta switch out the singer.
So we gotta switch out the artist.
That's annoying, man.
It's
I want to ask Wale, why is there 2 versions of
Bad?
Of Bad? Like I need to know that one because I don't know the story. I don't know if it's
and Tierra Thomas.
There's Tierra Thomas and then there's Rihanna.
Yeah.
And why is Rihanna always in the?
No, but you see how you guys just did me. No, but you guys did me dirty with the Joe shit. Wale. No, but like, because when I'm thinking of like rappers now who are half African, of like, because Wale's Nigerian descent. Yeah, I'm like, I could see some of that too. Cause I'm a Wale fan.
Yeah,
big time, bro.
Wale,
like big
that
time.
new album.
Oh,
everything is a lot. It's a lot.
That song with
Leon Thomas.
When I heard that song, I'm like, that's one of the songs where I'm like, man, I wish I had that, man. That song is fucking crazy. Yeah, because I love her. I love
Closer to My Dreams.
I love that. I would play that record 90 times in my head and cry to myself, bro.
Bro, I have a list of songs I wish I produced. That's one of them.
Yo, that's crazy.
Swear to God.
That's that record.
That's a list of songs I wish I produced.
Oh, first.
Yeah, we have those where you hear a song and you're like, damn, I wish I made that song, or I wish I had that song.
Yes.
Like 1,000%. Future March Madness, that's a record that I hear. I'm like, I wish I had.
Like whatever that synth is doing.
Yeah, there's certain things. I'm just like, yeah, I wish I.
You weren't ready to receive it.
That's what it is, and there's that.
Yeah. I got a quick question for you guys. Unless you want to continue with the.
Yeah, you must have some other this or that.
Do you ever practice producing, or have you ever produced, and vice versa? Have you ever like actually spit on a track?
Oh yeah, I mean,
of course,
you actually.
His vocals has been on records.
Many songs, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
so
remnants.
He's done that. I see in the world of what you guys say, what the true people say producing is. Technically, I am producing.
Yeah, he's produced many a record.
I'm just not physically touching the board. But if I'm doing what y'all said, you said Diddy, right? Diddy was doing all this. He's not touching the board, but he's producing stuff.
Quincy Jones. A lot of people. So
technically, I'm producing too on some of these records too, but not physically.
Are you taking producer credits though at the same time?
No, because
most things we do is we try to simplify it.
We just split it.
EverythingOShauN.
We just split it. In the back end, it's just split. It's 50.
So you don't think about it.
We don't want. That's called pop splits. Pop splits is it's whoever is in the room.
It's equally split.
Everyone split. Doesn't matter if that person only said a couple of things. Only hip hop in this shit where we're like, oh, I did the hook and the verse, so I should get more. Well, I did. That's the only time it happens. Pop, they don't have that conversation.
Yeah, it's equal. It's equal split.
Even the most minute thing.
You get it equal because your contribution helped make this song exist. 100%. Is what the ideology is in the pop world.
Yeah.
So link me on the next session. Eh?
I mean, you want that credit, right?
I have some ideas, bro.
Listen, I heard you talk about that sample list. I want to hear. I want to see.
You'll get credit for that. How you mean?
Sure. No, that's crazy. Yeah. What was your? You wanted to say something?
No, that was the question.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right, yeah. That's it's
Bun or Bulla.
What or Bulla?
Bun or Bulla?
Does cheese get involved?
Yeah, you gotta have it.
Cheese involved?
Nah, man.
Okay, then Bulla then.
Cause are you a Bulla and butter?
I'm okay. I'm okay with bun. I'll take one.
But Bulla and pear, some avocado.
I would, but you just said plain.
Yeah, I know, but
I would put butter on mine, but I can eat it. I can eat it by.
I'll eat a plain too.
All right, so
I'll take bun.
So you're taking Bulla?
Yeah,
and you're taking bun.
I'll take bun. Yeah,
bun with nothing.
Yeah, I've done because when the cheese was done, I had it. I'm like, oh, this is actually not bad.
Cuz you hear this guy?
Okay.
Is that valid?
I'll put butter on the bun too.
Is that valid?
Nah, fuck it. I don't even need that. Sometimes depending on what's going on, I'll just
I can't do that by myself.
You know what you should try, bro? Some Bulla with some peanut butter.
Oh, he loves peanut butter.
I love peanut butter, so I'm gonna try that.
That's in his wheelhouse.
Okay, I had never tried that before. That's on the list.
Change your life.
Okay. I have a feeling you're right still. I can't even lie. I think you're on the side.
All right, it might be kind of pasty, but Trust me, it's worth it.
No, just don't put too much. That's all.
We'll have water or, some kind of drink.
I got to try that.
Weed or liquor?
No, I'll take the liquor. You know why? Because I know, because I've had enough liquor to know how much I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Weed, unfortunately, is
you don't know your draw number yet.
It's too volatile. Like I don't like. I can't take. I can't take a little bit and be like, I'm taking a little bit because that little bit might be a lot of it. Whereas drink, it's like I know what this is and I know what I can feel, and then I can manage it and kind of,
you know the correct unit of measure,
the dosage. You know what I mean? It's all about. You got to know yourself, right?
I got you.
That's all it is. But nothing wrong with weed.
They're both low for me, but probably the drink over weed. Just
really? Okay, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Sticking with drinks, Milo or Ovaltine?
Oh my God,
Milo.
Milo.
Which one is Milo's the Nigerian leaning joint, isn't it?
Yeah. Ovaltine is the more Jamaican.
They have it everywhere. Yeah. They even call Milo chocolate milk in general.
Chocolate
tea.
Like
it's just Milo. Just call it Milo. Like it could be anything. Doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go with
Nutriment or Supplegen. Oh, you didn't answer yet.
With me?
Milo or Ovaltine? You said Milo?
I said Milo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking Milo.
I said Milo.
So Nutriment or Supplegen?
Nutriment.
I'll take Nutriment.
Nutriment.
Yeah, I'll take Nutriment.
Brand. Yeah, it's a brand. Sometimes brand awareness can
exactly. Because real Jamaicans are Supplegen.
Right.
But I'm a Nutriment man. I grew up on a Nutriment.
Yeah, we're gonna do Nutriment.
Nike or Adidas?
Today?
Check your straps.
You know what?
Today?
I'm gonna because I can't walk into Foot Locker. I have to order it online and shit like that. I got to go with the one that's more readily available. So I would say Nike.
It's outlets early.
It's funny because my last couple have been Adidas, but Nike predominantly has been there for me. I'm gonna say. Shout out.
You know what?
Nike.
I was gonna say Adidas, but I have way more Air Maxes, so that's why I would say. But I just feel like today Nike's not really.
I know that's because if we're talking about
and I'm separating Nike from Jordan and Nike from
because it's the umbrella.
You know what I mean? Just Nikes in general. I'm not really seeing anything pop. I know I seen the new slides that they came up with. What's it called?
Oh, I saw them. I forgot what they're called.
Those look pretty cool though. I might.
Yeah. I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. That's what I'm saying. That was the first time in a long time I was intrigued by something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How tall are you?
Everyone's got to leave the place though. They all got to make a lot of noise. 6'7".
6'7".
I know it's so last year, but
there's no sound for that.
No.
That's crazy.
The way my daughters, bro.
Listen, everyone will be standing up. Trust me.
I seen a commercial today and they use 6'7" for the price for the price of whatever the food was.
Crazy, man.
6'7".
That's what they're doing.
That's crazy, bro.
You talk about someone that doesn't know what the hell just happened. How viral that thing went.
Yo, it's crazy. It's still crazy. We were at the game today. There was beer kids and they all had signs that said 6'7". Like, what the fuck is going on?
I just can't believe I've lived long enough for my height to be the point of people's contention.
You can't say 6'7".
You should have thought of that, bro.
I'm telling you,
he wasn't. It don't take much, but we're all overthinking. I promise you.
That is what the moral is.
The moral story. We overthink. We overthink
this
I
shit,
tell Nats that all the time. I tell him that all the time.
Yeah, we overthink.
Yeah.
100%. I agree.
We'll do a few more. TSN or Sportsnet?
Okay, you can't ask that question now.
I'm Sportsnet.
I'm
Sportsnet.
But wait,
Sportsnet all day.
Does Rogers own TSN as well, or is that
no? Bell does.
Sportsnet, man.
Sportsnet.
Sportsnet forever.
Sportsnet, yo, y'all did something too major
until y'all can prove me otherwise.
Yeah, no, Sportsnet. Shout out everybody at Sportsnet that was literally sitting in the room playing our records and having.
Yeah, they were telling us they were vibing with the record even before
the Raptors organization and them. Because they got to prove that shit. They were, So it's always Sportsnet, man.
To hear.
Yeah, you ever talk to any of the ball players that you made a track about or like incorporated them into?
Nah.
But you did hear about a ball player that did love one of our records that we had no idea in OKC.
Yeah, Lou Dort is he loves
Montrealer.
Yeah, he. I heard from the DJ. He loves Alabe Kids. That's his. So when the DJ, which again I didn't know that DJ was playing O'Shawn out there
in OKC.
Before
we did this stuff
before
and
showing
SGA, before any of that stuff.
He was already showing love to the to that, and I was like, that and Lemon and Lime. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. But he's like, yo, Lou Dort. When I play the record, he's shooting, dancing, going crazy. I'm like, wow. So
fucking crazy.
at least I know that. You know what I mean? So
that would be the closest, sure.
I do like that song you did with Tona.
Oh, which one? Which one? Champions or Champions. Yeah. Well, that's my dog, man. And we got Tona. We got records. Don't worry.
There's more where that came from.
They're coming out.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I gotta say they have a very good like friendship.
That's
like
my
music friendship. Because you know, in the industry, it's very hard to like make friends with people or to identify with people that are in the same field where you look at as equals. Usually, someone's looking up, someone's looking down, whatever, what have you. But their relationship, friendship is dope to see, and then it reflects in the music. So it's
good to hear.
It'd be very interesting to see how things progress.
We got some interesting stuff that.
Yeah, summertime vibes.
Listen, all type of things.
All type of things.
You got any more, SB? You good?
No, I'm good.
More than one.
Hongshing or Watus? Are you guys downtowners?
Yeah, Hongshing.
Yeah.
That's my Toronto one, man. Because everybody's from Toronto. If you're outside late nights clubbing, you know Hongshing or Watus.
It's reliable.
And that's probably the most recent. That's probably their most recent of the two. So I'll go there.
Yeah. That's for a fact. That's for a fact.
Yeah, rated still.
Hongshing.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to plug your song one more time, yo? Because that's what's tearing up the streets right now, bro.
When is this coming out?
Shut all those goofies.
Yo, you heard?
We all got some of those in our lives, bro.
Goofs.
I tell you, the revelation of goofies is insane.
You meet them every day, bro.
The number's only going to go up.
You meet them every day. I know.
But it's very key when you discover that that's who they are. Then it makes everything easier.
Like, I do like when they reveal themselves because there's the new goofs that I didn't know were goofs.
Yeah. Not just legacy goofs, but newcomer goofs. Like they're like new.
You know when you like, what's that meme where it's like you with a shorty? It's like this shorty and she's you brought her from the club. She looks bad. You go to sleep, you wake up,
bro,
and you're like, wait, and she, her makeup's off or whatever, and you're like, wait, you're rubbing your eye, like
the wig's loose.
Yeah,
what the wait, really? That's what I'm discovering with some people who are goofs now.
Yeah,
like I did, like you know what I mean? I didn't know they were.
How old are you?
I stopped rubbing my eyes. How old do you think I am?
Oh no. No, I'm trying to think like from a generation standpoint because the way you guys are talking, it's like, I wonder how much you guys have even seen yet, bro, and how much more there's to come.
Bro, we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot. We've seen us, bro.
Yeah, they're outside touring, huh?
Bro, cross Canada. We went tour last year with Odomodo Black. First time in first time we traveled in Canada. That was our first.
Yeah.
I've seen. Yeah, and I've seen a lot. And I know there's way more that I haven't seen because when I have conversations with like a Tona or Andrina and they warn me about certain things and they tell me about certain things and I'm like, even when I think that I've seen a lot, I haven't. So I get it, but bro, I've been scarred, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You got a story?
I don't.
You got to say
that you can share.
No, there's some I can't.
Entertain us.
I can't. I can talk off camera about some of these, but some things I just can't.
Yeah, I know those ones, bro.
Like really, like for real. Like some fucked up, just some. Yeah, I think shit that ruins your business, some shit that delays your shit, some shit that like.
What was the bar earlier about the vulnerability? Or
I was gonna be like, this is where I become
trauma.
Vlad, tell us everything. Tell us everything. You were where? She did what? He did what? Where? How much?
You don't know my trauma,
bro. I can't. Yeah, this stuff I just gotta keep off camera. But
I respect
you guys triggered us a little bit, but
I know. Trust me, it could have went a rabbit hole, but.
I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, though.
More than
I mean,
it's been
plug your Instagrams, plug your Apple Music, your Spotify's, whatever you want, yo. Where can they find you?
Shout out Amazon Canada for putting us on that other playlist cover.
Yeah, we're on the playlist cover.
Shout them out.
Yeah.
Off rip.
Yeah, off rip.
Only going
up this year. I love that.
Man. I need that tag.
I love that.
New face of Canada.
I love that tag. That tag is hard.
New face of Canada.
Let him know.
Yeah.
What do we got? EverythingOShauN on most things. Follow me, Spotify, Apple. EverythingOShauN. That's everything OSHAUN. Tell
One
a friend,
word.
preferably 10. Do it on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you consume music or content. Just try EverythingOShauN. You'll find me. And we got the IMAX Goof out right now. We got SGA out right now. We even for my house lovers, we got a record called Biko
3X
with the Blue Jay DJ
Jed Harper.
Shout him out too. And I'll be dropping records all year this year. This year's gonna be a very high volume of.
It's not a joke
of records. We are actually, to be honest with you, I guess it's a first. Like we have a new record dropping this month too.
Trust me.
Yeah.
So
if you're in the industry now, you have to be hybrid.
Fucking facts.
And I think that's what Drake has taught us.
Yeah.
Facts. And has proved it.
And proof
because he's gone into every genre of music and produced good. Beyonce too is another one, and Post Malone is another example I like to use.
That's a good one.
But there aren't many people who can go through different genres and bangers.
They can.
Slappers.
Yeah.
Like not just 1 and 2 songs, but even a 12 album.
Exactly.
Like Beyonce's country album, crazy.
That's why she won.
Bro,
that's why the tours goes crazy.
Drake's out here doing Latin albums. Like, what are you guys talking about, bro?
You can't talk to people that do this, bro. So I put myself in those categories in terms of we.
And I see it. And I see it.
We grew up on too many different vibes and energies and stuff to be pigeonholed or be put into some sort of box of whatever.
Nah, man.
So I'm in that.
I almost feel like that's an understatement because like some of the flows, some of the production on a lot of these songs. I don't want to mispronounce anything. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Odinma.
And
then you try to do that to Load Management.
Load Manager. Shout out Kawhi.
Flow, that was probably like one of those ones that really hit me because it caught me off completely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that Cleopatra song too.
Yeah. Bob.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. The one that you played.
Bob. That to me is
another that helped us out a lot too.
And then obviously the ones that we've already mentioned throughout the pod, but man,
I'm very excited for y'all to hear these records that are coming out after this IMAX and forward. Like I'm very, I have fucking goosebumps.
What sort of production?
Well, I don't know. I mean, can we play it after? I mean, can we play it on some
songs after?
At least one. I mean,
the sneak peeks.
Please.
Pause. For sure. All day.
Just two joints. Just to.
What's the other joint?
The one with the mayor. The one with the mayor and the one that's coming out.
This guy got a feature?
The mayor of
Mississauga?
Of Ottawa.
Oh, City. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Those two are ready to go.
Yeah. You could play it.
Yeah.
I mean, for you guys after.
Yeah.
Where can they find you? Plug your Instagram. And all that stuff.
Express, aka DJ XP on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Also, we have the podcast.
YouTube,
you might want to sit down for this.
YouTube.
Which we are continuing this year. You know, we've seen some growth. We'll keep having guests, great conversations, things that people don't want to talk about.
Are we gonna do a cross show one time?
Listen, man, I gotta congratulate you guys. Like you
That's
guys
what I'm saying.
have a tip top operation here.
Yeah, this is great.
And it's good to see other people where you still have room to get to. You guys have I know when you're in it, you might not feel that way, but you have a lot going on and you're doing a lot of things right that I see, and so you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how many different type of people that you've had in here, but I'm very impressed in
this is not a joke.
This is not a joke. And maybe it is because that we do it and because we do music and because we've been behind the scenes. But I'm telling you guys, what they do here. The setup, the work, the quality is phenomenal. And I think y'all should be commended too. Like seriously, you guys are
doing the right things.
You guys are
doing the right things. Like you're doing the right. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
No, but hear what Jah knows. Like seeing what you guys are doing now.
Yeah,
crazy. Like, trust me, you guys are on a wave right now.
Listen,
this is incredible.
I'm happy to see what you guys are doing. To be honest,
we appreciate the support, but bro, you guys are.
Knots and I used to I interned at Raptors TV, and then Knots came 2 years behind me. Yeah. We were in those rooms cooking up some of those intros and all that stuff. Like we know the producers from back then that were doing that stuff. So to see that your record is now in those rooms doing that type of stuff, like trust me, like
I see what
that's
you mean.
a move, you know, bro.
No,
like
I know.
there's the amount of songs that go through those rooms and the man, they were like, nah, that's the one that we're using right there. Like that.
I underestimate.
I do. You know how? Until today is when it kind of shook me a little bit because I went to the 905 game today, right? Went over. Shout out my boy Andre 905. So I went over there and because I think they had a school day or whatever. So there's beer. So he's playing all the records in the arena, going crazy, right?
Yeah.
After I go up to him at the end, he introduced me to a guy who works for the Raptors. The manager, what is he? What is he like?
He's part of the Raptors promotions or management.
Some sort of higher level. He used to work with 905, and they
uplinked him because he was doing really great.
He got upgraded to go over there. So Andre's introducing me to him. He's like, "Yo, this is O'Shaun, blah 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 blah," and he's like, "Okay, yo, dope. Yeah, we're gonna listen." And he's like, "Wait, everything? Everything O'Shaun? Yeah, because
about Courtney?
IMAX.
Was it Courtney?
No. His name's not Courtney. His name is
Courtney Charles?
No. Right. No. I wouldn't know the name. Nathaniel? Is it?
You can finish what you're saying.
But the fact was, as soon as he said O'Shaun, he triggered him to be like, everything O'Shaun IMAX because I saw your big ass name and the big ass title on the TV, on all the TVs.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit, I didn't even take that in. They play that. It's also in the arena in like the building too.
But you see what I mean?
Bro,
like those are those moments.
I don't take
those are those. I know what you mean, but those are those moments. Just like, yo,
I know.
Thank you, God. Letting me know that I'm on the right direction.
That I'm on the
his name is Nathaniel.
He is Nathaniel. Okay. So Nathaniel. I got
account manager
of the Raptors, which was pretty. It was pretty dope to just see him say that, and I'm like, damn.
Because you never know.
I don't know. I really don't know
these people,
especially when you have people that are beside you that don't say shit. You know what I mean? People that are supposed to.
Oh, these are some serious subs.
People are supposed to be family. Shout out my only family that loves me, Jermaine.
Yes, Jermaine.
Someone's gonna get tagged on this episode.
My only family member that loves me.
I love that.
Many times.
Many times.
All right, I'll play your song one more time on the way, yo.
Yo, just before you do though, man, on behalf of SUP, yo, thank you guys so much for your time, man. Like honestly,
I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys for having us.
It's been great.
Summertime, once the weather changes, yo,
let me know, yo. This
in the block, bro, will be here.
Let me know. I will. This is a fucking vibe. I can only tell summertime is nice.
Yeah,
extra nice. Yeah.
You guys got to be at the next live show.
Oh, that too.
Okay.
Oh, y'all do live. Oh, yeah, you did say that, but it kind of. It had to shoot right that day.
You had to shoot that day.
Yeah. So how often do you guys do live shows though? Like once a.
We're gonna start picking it up, yo. We're figuring it out just like you guys.
Where did you do the live show? Actually, where do you do it?
Oh, well, we did one at a venue actually in Rexdale for the first time.
Okay.
That was our first one, but we're planning one for this year. We just haven't finalized a date and stuff yet.
You want to go downtown? Is that type of thing, or you want to?
That might be the move because it was in the West End, and we did it in Rexdale because that's home base for us.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like literally, our first live show was at our home, like in our hometown.
Yeah. So you want to do that?
Yeah. So this one we might try to find somewhere else in the city, sort of just like bring in the East, because a lot of.
I know.
The thing that people don't realize about the Toronto, and I'm speaking to our American audience now.
Yes.
Toronto has a bit of a divide where there's East Enders and there's West Enders.
A bit of a divide?
If you if you watch The Wire, you know what I mean.
You can't speak. You're from Peel.
Literally.
You're not wrong.
So everybody here say they're from Scarborough and that East End.
Yeah.
There's always been you guys drink some different type of water over there. We're cool with you guys, but it's a West End thing more times.
Yeah.
The thing is though, in the West End that I find, and I'm speaking from I'm a West End man now.
Yeah.
The East End has a lot more camaraderie,
unity.
Them man that will support their team more time.
100% correct.
But in the West End, there's a lot of
it's a dissension and separation.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah.
And it's so true.
With Saga and Brampton and Rex and all these.
But it's good to admit because that's the beginning of the reparation.
All that. You're right.
The fixing of it.
You are You are 100% right.
And it's
he's so right. It's scary.
As much as I hate to hear the East End thing, again, just if for American audience, The Wire, Barksdale's crew, and he had Prop Joe them. It was always the East End, West End thing. And the thing, I'll give you this quick take before we go. And we can discuss this a bit more off camera.
Yeah.
But my only issue with Drake is Drake's a West End man that reps the East, which I don't understand. we've debated this before on here, but I wouldn't mind hearing your take.
He's West End? From where?
Like Scarlet Roadsides originally.
Oh, Scarlet Road is West End.
But then he reps the East with his trustees,
you know why?
right?
Because that's where all his mans are from.
And he has connections to Eglinton and stuff too. But I just don't hear him claim the West End the same way he does the East End. So I'm always kind of like, and if you're a West End man, you're never gonna claim the East. You're never gonna rep the East. You're always a West End man.
But if most of your mans are from the East, I feel like you're gonna default to that. Because you're making music for your people, right?
I mean,
so I feel like that's where most of his mans are from. I guess. Like, so I understand. I get it. I'm not saying that it's great, but I understand the context and the pretext
but you understand. But you understand though.
Yeah.
That's why the whole thing about like what we rep is like we were born in Toronto, like. We were St. Joseph Hospital. Like we lived over there before we went to Brampton, but I can't claim Toronto only when my most of my schooling was in Brampton. But it's like
I don't know.
I don't know. You gotta try to claim both. Yo, we do Nigerian. You can claim both, nigga. Yo, you can claim both. I don't want to hear this shit. Yo, you can claim both.
It's true.
You can claim both. If you have ties to both, you can claim both.
Yeah. Nothing stopping.
That's new to me. I didn't even take in the Scarlet thing.
From that perspective, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, Scarlet. Holy shit.
Hamilton.
Yo, that's
Hamilton. Sorry,
yeah, you gotta claim Hamilton now, right?
Yeah.
Holy, that's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's SJ's town. It's okay.
Yeah, SGA.
Speaking of which, you know who DJ Spoons is? Ever heard of DJ Spoons?
I've heard of that name, yeah.
Yeah, because he's one of the homies from the Rex too, but he lives East End now, and I always make fun of him for that. It's like, you're East End man.
You're East End man.
Whatever. Right. Shout out everybody in the East. Shout out everybody across the GTA.
They love each other.
Shout out everybody across the world. Go stream some EverythingOShauN music, yo.
Let's go.
Turn up IMAX.
Yeah.
Especially for those goofies out there, like I said.
Come on, let's go.